Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to Geek It Out. I'm yours, truly, Nate here for another Geek It Out of Your Mind stream. Our very first Grail fail stream, y'all. So we're going to be talking about some Grail fails today, y'all. And we'll explain it as we go along. But let's introduce our boys here today. DonPrime and Cigars and Bacon.
Thank you, folks, for joining us this evening, this morning, or whenever, if you are watching us on the replay, on the flip side.
What's up, everyone?
Yo, how y'all doing this week, y'all?
I fell into a trap.
Do not do that. Do not do that.
Well, no, I don't know if it's a trap. Masterpiece Transformers, I started to pre-order them again because Fans Toys. Fans Toys has started to put up figures I need to complete the at least the season 1/2 Decepticons, aside from the Stunticons. So I grabbed Astro Train, Space Choo Choo.
Why? How could you do this, man? How could you do this?
It's easy, dude. Man? I mean, I'm not gonna you have priorities, dude. Like if you told me certain my Transformers, they're sticking with me. If I had to sell everything, I'm sticking with certain Star Wars figures, certain Marvel figures, but I'm keeping the majority of my Transformers. I'm gonna be buried with the Dinobots.
Okay, I'll be buried with the Hulkbuster. You'll be buried with the Dinobots. Okay, I got
exactly.
You. I got you. Cigars thinking, how you been?
I'm good. Spent a little too much money, more than I wanted to over the weekend, but I had some stuff I had to grab.
No, I got you, man. I got you.
I'm fearful of that because Wednesday I'm leaving on a jet plane to Orlando, so my wallet is scared.
Okay, so one little question here from Carlito. Don, I'm thinking of getting the 3-0 Bumblebee movie DLX slime, Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, and Soundwave. I know you're a Transformers guy. Are these figures worth it in your opinion?
I'm gonna be flat out honest. I don't collect those because they're not I'm so invested to the G1 MP line. It's not really worth it for me to start a brand new line again. But with that being said, if you're new to it or if you don't already are not invested, again, as some Transformers people know, like in Chug or Masterpiece or anything like that, and you want to jump into these, go for them. They're great pieces. You just know they don't transform. So they're essentially what's called action masters. But again, there's nothing wrong. There is good engineering in them. There's die cast. There is love and craftsmanship in these pieces. Again, they're just on a different iteration of the Transformers. Granted, it is heavily G1 influenced more than the original Bayformers movies, but my heart and soul is with the original G1. So that's why I haven't, I've always been hesitant in when, again, Fans Toys comes out, and I grab the, and for those asking, I grabbed the USA version of the Space Choo Choo, to go next to Ditka, aka Blitzwing. Yeah, again, it all depends on your line and what you're collecting. Again, I'm already too much into the G1 line, but again, they're amazing pieces.
I will say this: I do have the Bumblebee, I have the Optimus Prime, and I do have the Bumblebee Premium Edition. Once you go premium, you don't go back. I recommend going for that premium. I recommend going that premium, y'all. Premium Optimus Prime, premium Bumblebee, but they haven't made the premium Soundwave yet. So that Soundwave is really good. I wish I can pick that up, but I'm still holding on to the premium Soundwave. They showed it. They showed the prototype parts of it, but they have not. Ever since the pandemic, they've slowed down on that. So we'll see what happens with that. Other than that, I do like everything that has come from.
And here's the thing: there was a new third-party company. They've actually and it just released their version of Megatron in that line and in the premium scale. It's called Megatank, the Megaton or something like that. It's Megatron, but in the Bumblebee aesthetic, and it actually scales perfectly to the Deluxe Prime. And he transforms into a tank.
Still waiting on 3-0 to release that premium Optimus. Was it the 18-incher?
Oh my God! That's
Still waiting.
Oh, is that the Jetfire kit?
Yeah, it is a no. That's the DX line. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for the kit to be premium. I'm hearing that I'm hearing word that it's going to be a premium line version of that, but that's here and there. I'm hoping just one set with maybe the Optimus Prime Premium Edition with the Jetfire parts. But I don't know, maybe both of them, Jetfire and Optimus Prime being premium. That'd be freaking amazing. I doubt it, but
I'll just tell you this: you think the figures are good now? Wait until the next not trilogy but quadrilogy. So apparently, the first movie in this is going to be Rise of the Beast, was essentially Beast Wars or a new version of them. Then that's going to do another trilogy after. So you're going to have Optimus Primal. Imagine a premium Optimus Primal, and then Cheetor, Rhinox, Dinobot. Like if I had to get a single piece from that, I'm getting Dinobot.
Oh yeah, Dinobot all the way. That's one of my heroes growing up right there, man.
Yep, and then you had to go ruin it with Dinobot too.
Yeah. Dinobot 2 was okay. I think they should have just kept him dead. Honestly, they should have just kept Dinobot dead. But I was like, Dinobot
all I can say though is, and again for anyone who's watching, we're gonna get the Covenant of Primus. So
it's gonna get interesting. But anyway, let me see. There you go, single star writer. Hello, collectors. #Grail fail. All right, so here's what we have for y'all today with the Grail fail. So I gave the homework assignments out to DonPrime and Cigars Bacon, and also V, whenever he pops in. So pretty much, gave them pretty much a assignment to where they pick out 3 figures, right? 3 figures, and study them. Study these figures to see whether or not they will be Grails in the future or fails in the future. So, and it's only, for now, it's only the availables right now. The ones that have come out for HK already, they're still available. Maybe we'll do a pre-order version, the next installment. And then I'm thinking of doing other lines from other companies other than just Hot Toys. So today we're going to be doing some Hot Toys. So I picked my 3. Everyone picked their 3 today. So I would like to go over that in just a minute. But before we start, DonPrime, let me know what's going on this week.
All right, folks. So again, Geeking Out will be live from Orlando this week. I hope to touch down in the big city on Wednesday, 4 o'clock. I'll be heading to Disney Spring a little bit after I get dropped off at my hotel. And then I plan on spending a lot of time at Galaxy's Edge. Got multiple reservations on the days I'm there, and as well with the park hopper, so I can literally, like from Epcot or anything, just take the Skyliner or physically walk over. So I will be grabbing some stuff down there, potentially at Droid Depot to give away for future prizes, maybe a few other smaller items. And again, we did this last year. We'll do the Grogu report again on merchandise or anything related to Star Wars, specifically collectibles in the park and the surrounding areas. And, Wednesday, I hope to do a little bit of streaming. I'll try and get into the store at Disney Springs that actually has some of the Galaxy's Edge sabers. Some are on display, and then some are actually available for sale. And at least I hope to get a glimpse and show our fans, for the people, the new Cal Kestis saber that was unveiled about a month ago. So again, we'll see if anybody's in the area. We'll try and do a meetup and a greet up at Disney Springs or in that area, again, because it's free parking, easy for everyone to get into that area, hopefully. And again, just stay tuned. And again, for the people, and I'll bring some swag. And again, working on a few other potentials. No word on confirmation stuff yet. Nate, you're muted.
There you go. Yeah, I can't wait to talk about some giveaways that we have in mind for this week. We'll let you all know in the next coming days.
Yep.
But anyway, guys,
I hope to shoot. I'm going to be I have reservations at the Star Wars Cantina, so I might be shooting a promo vid there for one of our prizes that's coming up. Who knows?
Oh my God, that would be amazing though. Hopefully he's not as wild in there, with scum and villainy all over the place. But anyway,
hey, DJ Rex,
DJ Rex. But I actually want to see a video of that. I want to see what you come up with over there. But
the drinks there are pretty they're expensive, but they're pretty strong actually. So because Disney wants you liquored up to buy more and spend more.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
Don's gonna get in a fist fight with DJ Rex.
Oh my God, V is in the house, yo.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? Don, Gar,
yo.
Always a good time.
Knock over fire, Dave.
For sure.
What do you got there? You still drinking that, man?
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, this is just I just pretty much like it's muscle milk, yeah. So I have to.
Okay. I thought, all right. I thought it was that other stuff.
No, I still been drinking that stuff, but yeah, like it acts up. So I've been trying to like.
Okay, no worries. I mean, I'm gonna send you a care package, man. If you've been having to drink that stuff for the last week.
Yeah, I know. I can't lose the gains, so that's why I switched to muscle milk. So
I got you.
Can't lose the gains, bro. But so V, I'm guessing you did your homework as well.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's get this started then. We're at the 11-minute mark now, so let's get this started. So, all right, guys, the first Grail fail. So this is what we're gonna do. As we showcase these Grails or fails, y'all in the chat make up your mind on the information we provide, or don't even need that information. You or automatically say it's a Grail. Let us know in the chat, and then I'm gonna go one by one with the panel, find out if they feel this is going to be a Grail or fail in the future. Let's get into it. And V, your fro is freaking amazing.
Thanks. I picked it out recently, so it's like a little bit puffier.
They should have hired you for Coming to America, the sequel, for the new Soul Glow commercial.
I wish, dude. I wish they gave me that opportunity to bring it back. I was so mad.
That would be just V. It's like Soul Glow now. It's just like 2.0. Be the man you want to be.
Like you know how they had Ecto Kool-Aid for the Ghostbusters? Why don't they have like actual Soul Glow for Coming to America 2? Like that would have been so perfect. Everyone would have bought it. Well, I would have bought it. I would have bought like a lifetime supply.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of those things that just. Yeah, I mean, like if you've ever like watched or like heard Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall talk about that, like they got major pushback from the studios because it was like a black movie. No, you know what? It's a funny movie. Who gives a crap?
Yeah, it still is funny. I see that meme of the "Good morning, everybody."
Exactly.
Thing going around on TikTok a lot. So.
And then at the end where they connected to Trading Places, where it's Mortimer, Rudolph and Mortimer, and he just gives them the cash and he's like, we're back,
baby. I love that. Yeah, a lot of people miss that out because people never watch Trading Places.
That was such a good movie.
Well, I'm not gonna Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I mean, say what you want about her. I mean, she had it going on, man.
If there's one thing you'll come away with,
we gotta make this nostalgic for a minute.
Love for Jamie Curtis. So,
I mean, everything in this apartment costs money.
All right, guys, let's get this started. I don't want to get into too much nostalgic lane over here. All right, so the first Grail or fail I've in my list is the 501st Clone Trooper.
Ooh.
So the 501st Clone Trooper, we already heard the talks about this damn figure. This figure right now is going for between $200 to $250 on the resale right now, especially since it's still available, of course. But people have been like getting rid of this guy for cheap on cheap, especially the deluxe editions. You know, it's not too bad. I maybe because of the hype has died down with this figure, or the army builds went too strong. They're too damn strong for the army build, you know, because right now it's like what I've seen some deluxe editions go for like $200.
Yeah,
shipped.
Yeah.
You know what, Nate? Here's the funny thing. I think it's kind of like the calm before the storm. It's like people were army building and they're like, crap, I have too many. I need to build the space. And then Kenobi's going to come out, and then there's going to be flashbacks, and then there's even going to be potential. And again, if everyone remembers The Force Unleashed, and they had the Stormtrooper commander with the blue markings, again, early Empire, you have the potential to see almost like a hybrid version of the Stormtrooper clone trooper with the blue marking, because again, at that point, they will be Vader's fist. So I'm 75% with you there, because I think you're going to see an uptick again once Kenobi comes on. Now, I'll just go with that further. I think the potential Grail for that would be the variant, the misspelled nameplate.
Ooh, so you're calling the
one
battalion.
That I've got saved for you.
The battalion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The semi-French version.
Battalion.
Well, yeah, Italian.
Hey.
Yeah. So you're calling it a Grail, but the battalion version.
Kind of like an A and a B. The deluxe after a certain point is gonna basically sell out, and I think it's gonna be one of those figures where you're gonna have new people coming in, people who can now, get a couple of figures, and they're gonna see this, and they're gonna see the flashbacks, and they're gonna be able to put a Vader with the 501st, like an actual helmeted Vader, not Anakin Vader. So, people are going to want to put 2 or 3, 501st troopers with Vader. So, because we're getting a Vader.
Yeah, we are going to get a Vader. So now in the chat, we're seeing some people saying fails, some people saying Grails. Single Star Raider, he has a caveat for the Grail. Not until 2024, 2025. So by then, this figure set should be sold out, right? By then.
Hopefully.
By then. Right.
Yeah.
But I think I do agree with the whole army build fiasco, where people were just army building as galore, and now they're going to open up their spaces. If you're trying to sell this now, as of right now, it will be a bad opportunity for you to sell this right now, unless you're trying to make up space or buy another figure. I get that, but you are going to be losing out money if you sell it right now, because I've seen this figure, like I said, go for $200, $250 deluxe. Okay, and some even cheaper for the regular edition. Grail in time. Better be I bought 4, not as many as Nate though. Yo, your daddy chill on that, okay? Daddy chill. I still getting my 8th, okay? And y'all are helping me with these.
Oh yeah. No. Nate. I'm gonna give Nate a good. Like, I'm gonna basically give Nate the one for less than retail, because it's same thing. I got to realize what it is. But he'll have the battalion.
The battalion. Yes,
exactly.
Yes. So, CMB, what's your thoughts about the 501st?
I guess right now I could see it as a fail. Like everybody's saying, in time it can be a Grail, but as of right now, with you explaining that people are selling this for the cheap, they're trying to offload it. To me, that just doesn't seem like a Grail, because when you get a Grail, most people keep their Grails. They don't try to offload them. They don't try to sell them for cheap. If anything, if they do try to sell them, they try to sell them for double or even triple what they're worth.
No. I think this. I agree that this one, if you do want to try to recoup at least what you paid for, or make more, this one's gonna have to be sat down. You're gonna have to sit on this one. And
I mean, at a minimum, until Kenobi comes out.
Yeah, until Kenobi. See how the waters are, because by then maybe this is why he sold out. I doubt it at that point. Maybe just take another year. Well, towards the end of the year, because remember, this was nearly 25,000 pre-orders at one point with this. Is ridiculous. This thing rivaled that of the damn what's his name?
Mando.
The Beskar Mando.
Yep.
So it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to figure out what this will go for after it's finally sold out, because so many people have these, and then so many people are already just selling these out for lower than retail. So before actually, V, what are your thoughts?
So here's the interesting thing, because this has some things with the Grails, like it does the opposite of like having a high print run, right, as we were talking about. But I think what's going to happen is that you're going to see an uptick once this sells out. troopers always sell well. Like look at the Remnant Trooper, the Return of the Jedi Trooper, even the New Hope Trooper. Like even the 2-pack of the shorter Trooper and the taller one with Han and Luke. They've always sold very well. They're grails now. They're like people are always challenging to get them. So I think the grail status has to be when it's sold out, and then you see them invest into the Clone Wars saga, because with the other troopers coming out, with Jesse and everybody else that's going to be coming through. See what else they unveil, like Obi-Wan. But I think a key thing is that with the new TV shows coming out, you could definitely see this becoming grail status if they have an awesome flashback scene, especially in Obi-Wan, and/or if they start doing like a new different with Thrawn and Ahsoka, if they go through some of that flashback to see where he's coming from. We got to see where it ends up, but these are solid figures. Like there isn't anything wrong with them, and they're always good on every level. They're pliable, they're not breakable. They can fit in any display. So
all right, so that's your caveat. It's possible grail, but it has to be sold out because nothing quite yet right now, as far as you're only basing from the past. So learn from the past to know your future. And the reason why I also brought up about the past is because we go back to, let's say, the Sideshow Clone Troopers. Look what's popping here. Some of these, man, it's ridiculous. Some of these, the ARC Troopers, $2,100. Get out of your damn mind
for you.
$2,400. These are
but free shipping.
$1,000 for the Clone Troopers from Sideshow. Look at this.
Yeah.
The Sideshow 5s right here. Oh my God, Echo 5, $700. It's ridiculous. Now the original 501st. Well, damn. The original 501st. I've seen them going Sideshow versions going for about $228 because Hot Toys made the better version of it, So I get why the price went down on those. But if you look at the long run, these Clone Troopers start,
212. Look at 212 prices.
Yeah. Look at that. 325. They start building that Grail.
Well, that's not a 212. That's a Bomb Squad. The Bomb Squad's still going for 325.
Here we go. Commander Gree, 400. So it's gonna be a figure. The 501st is gonna be a figure you're gonna have to sit on. That potentially might become a Grail in the future, and it does have the accessory bundles and all that. And also, I like to share about the box, the 501st box, the one with the because there's the deluxe version with the 332nd picture, and then there's the 501st. Picture on the cover box. I prefer the 501st cover box because that's the one that comes with the literal 501st, not 32nd deluxe edition. That's why I like to dabble between the 501st box. I got more 332nds boxes 501st because they're the ones with the deluxes. But right now, I'll pretty much be pushing 2 501st boxes.
Oh, it's a good set, man. I think the only thing that would hurt this Grail status is if Sideshow re-releases a Clone Wars version, like an animated version of the 501st. Because it looks like they're doing with Yoda, Anakin, and Obi-Wan. So they could be doing one more of having a 501st or Cody or...
Well, they did tease Ahsoka in animated form with the hologram.
Yeah, that's right. You're right.
So... It's a completely different aesthetic, though, for Clone Troopers, especially animated.
Cody, look at this. 400, 440, 420, 465, 400. His price has gone down a bit. I remember he was at least close to 500, but he's still ranking up in the prices for over retail, over $200 retail, sometimes even 300. So
the lowest I saw him in Blue Moon was 275. And
275.
Now snapped up real quick. It was him and the Heavy Trooper were 275 each.
Wow.
Single songwriter. The Hot Toys actually designed and made the armor for Sideshow for the clones. That's why the Hot Toys logo is on the box. We have discussed that before on Geeking Out.
And let me see. Let me see. All right, so Mojo's like, how many followers do you guys own? I have 4 right now. I have a 5th one on the way, and then my 6th one, DonPrime, is currently holding for me. It's the Battalion.
Yep. I have 2 with Rex. So I've got, 3 total. 2 and then the Commander.
But also Star Killer right here. Clone Troopers are always sought after when they're sold out for many years to come. So that's the thing. If you are going down the Clone Trooper path, the Clone Trooper route, they're going to have to be sat on. All right. And then once it hits that resale number that you like, you got yourself a gold mine at that point. But as of right now, it is a fail, but it has potential to be a Grail. So in this game that we're playing, as far as Grail fails, it is a Grail. The 501st is a Grail figure, but it's gonna need some time in the oven to become that Grail, which makes sense. Grails. You don't usually want a Grail that just skyrockets within like a year. The Grails are the ones that are more sought after, the ones that are like, oh my god, you can't find them anymore for pre-orders. That beautiful piece, like kind of like the Rogue One Darth Vader. Like when you finally see one up for pre-order, not pre-order, but it's up for sale, it's literally pushing $500.
Yep.
Sometimes $450. I've seen some go for literal retail. But
I'll just tell you this. You know who's going for insane monies right now? Like, I'm even shocked. The Royal Guards.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
They're pushing 556 plus.
Yep. I've been trying to keep my eye on that to try and grab 2 of those, but they
I'm looking at that and I'm like,
fluctuating,
oh, there's $1,300 right there.
Yep. MC, single star right. Remember, Darkside Anakin sat for a long time, and now look at the price. Yep, hey, there you go. Darkside. I was thinking of pushing my Darkside Anakin now, but I was like, you know what? I got to go through all their figures to get to him because they're on a shrine level. So Rogue One Darth Vader was right in front of everybody. I was like, I might as well pull out wrong one. So, but all right, let's move on. So the 501st, a Grail, but you gotta sit on it. DonPrime, what is your Grail fail?
For number 3, my third choice is actually going to be Clone Wars Ahsoka.
Clone Wars Ahsoka.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
Because I think at a certain point, especially after the DX versions, quote, quote, I put DX in parentheses, of Rosario Ahsoka was announced, I think the priority for a lot of people, especially the new collectors, in places that typically don't buy a lot of Star Wars, China, they saw Ahsoka and they jumped on that. So I think the numbers of Rosario Ahsoka are going to crush in the long run. Basically, and again, the Ashley Eckstein version of them. And again, with Kenobi coming up, because we know we're getting Clone Wars flashbacks. And then again, we've seen the images with the robot named Ned. And then there's the back shot of the armor that's not Stormtrooper armor, but it's Clone Trooper with 501st Blue. And again, there's too many connecting points for Ahsoka to potentially appear live action. And again, this is just conjecture, but if you have a certain voice actress reprise her role in live action, and again, in that voice actress is also a brand ambassador for Star Wars and has her own clothing line, I'm not saying it's going to happen. I have no information, but I would not put it out of the realm of the absolute possibility to happen. Again, if you're going to do Kenobi doing deep flashbacks, besides for Duchess Satine, he's going to go back to Anakin and then Snips. When they were all talking, especially, if you watch the series, when, if we all stay together, we'll be fine. So.
Very, very interesting. Very interesting. See, Grail for CW Tano. Okay, CW's Ahsoka. It's a Grail. This is gonna be an interesting piece because I feel that usually you do get that drive, the original version of that figure versus the later versions. They usually you get those collectors that I need to get the original look, the original line that she had before, you know. And it tends to happen. We've seen it with the Mando, the regular Mando, non-Beskar Mando.
Yeah, Durasteel,
where everybody was going after that one after it sold out, versus the ones that were coming out later. And now the ones that are coming out later, their values have been going down as far as like resale because a newer version just came out. And the original Durasteel Mando still holding strong. It has been going down in price about, I think the lowest I've seen it was $350. But he was pushing like 400, 500 at some points. But because of the emergence of the Durasteel Mando with the blurg now the prices have been, fluctuating a bit because I'm like, oh, why do I have to spend $500 on a Durasteel Mando when I could spend $500 on a Durasteel Mando and a blurg together? You know,
that base also is a huge seller with it as well. With like you could put the Stormtrooper head on the spike, so that's another thing. It's like I know the sand base is pretty much with all Mandalorian line, but they did a pretty good job with that one. So,
okay.
So that helps with its value. Even if you get the blurg, you get you don't get the cooler base esque thing. But if you have a 3D printer, obviously you can make it yourself.
You know what I find funny though? That Durasteel base goes with not the Durasteel Mando, and not the Durasteel Mando, but the Beskar Mando. That base goes with a Beskar Mando. That's what I find hilarious.
Yeah. I see a lot of those poses. It's pretty hilarious.
So, I guess, hey, Vive. So, what's your thoughts on the Ahsoka? Grail or fail?
Absolutely Grail. This is an absolute Grail because I feel like not like you see people picking her up, but you don't see like a huge rush for people picking her up. I think you'll see her demand go up after she sells out, because I think a lot of people are jumping into they're in one line or the other, right? They're either in Mandalorian line or they're in the Clone Wars line, and I don't think a lot of people are going to switch between the two. Once she sells out, I think people are going to look back and be like, maybe I should have really gotten the Hot Toys version of Clone Wars Ahsoka Tano. This is one of those ones that's just like, it's a Jedi, and I feel like the figure art came out great, got great reviews, but people are just not going to be hitting up on it, and especially with the 501st too. She goes great with all the prequel stuff.
Most definitely, because she fits in. She fits in with Kenobi. She fits in with any version of Anakin.
Right.
That's right. Yeah.
She's
R2-D2.
the most accurate. Yeah.
Like, and again, I showed you guys the pics. When I went into my office for the first time in 2 years, plus, I had my Hasbro 12-inch scale R2. Grabbed that, cleaned it up, put it right next to Ahsoka and Rex, and it's like, that works. That works perfectly. So she is literally like your perfect companion piece or standalone piece for other figures for Clone Wars, or even the prequel period, within the Clone Wars.
Ooh, look at this. Don't forget, quite a few canceled their orders for the CW Ahsoka when the other Ahsoka was revealed. Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
I know collectors were like, you know what? Their first introduction to Ahsoka was the Mandalorian. Not many people know this, but people weren't not even aware. They're aware of the Clone Wars series, but they don't even want to watch it because it's animated. Because people tend to like, I prefer the live actions. I'd rather watch Star Wars live action than being animated. And this will be a niche figure for collectors that have been involved with the Clone Wars since its infancy. So this figure can push the Grail status in the future because of how niche Ahsoka is for the within the Clone Wars.
And here's the weird thing too. Again, if you have not watched Clone Wars, I'll just say this: if you're going to go into Kenobi, even though the series takes place probably 3 to 4 years before Kenobi, at least season 1, you might want to check out Rebels, because if you haven't watched out Rebels, you're almost going in blind to Kenobi. I'll just say that.
The other thing is I want to push on is that with Disney Plus, a lot of people a lot of younger audience are being introduced to Ahsoka with Clone Wars, because a lot of collectors and parents or fandoms are showing them, hey, I know you might not understand a lot of this stuff, but let me show you some stuff of cartoons that grows up that will explore that region. And the beginning of Clone Wars is very, very kid-like, but it matures as it goes. And so when these kids are older, they're going to be like, where's the Ahsoka I grew up with that I loved? And this is going to become their Grail. Like how, I'm sure we're going to hit on this point many times of like all the prequel characters were sitting on Sideshow for a long time. But it wasn't until then when everyone was like, hey, I have money. I love the prequels. Where are my figures? They are now Grails now. So
well, I mean, and I'll be completely honest. I bought mine from Hong Kong. I paid a little bit more to get it because I absolutely love the character. I have CCFLs. She's posed, in my Clone Wars display, and the way I have it, like, it's like anybody who knows prequels will know, like, there's connecting pieces. It's almost like, the 6 degrees of Anakin. So I have her, but I've got another one on pre-order with Toy Dojo that I'm still keeping. So yeah, like I've got mine and I still have another one on pre-order. So.
Okay. CT603. The only thing that may impact this is Sideshow CW Ahsoka. The only thing that the only negative I have with that is, remember, Sideshow have had a bad reputation with bodies. Like the head sculpts are, they're good, but then we got the bodies to contend with, and usually in that case, people tend to turn a blind eye to Sideshow figures. But I am interested to see what Sideshow puts out, because when they put out that damn freaking Yoda and that price tag, I'm like, okay, Sideshow.
That was like,
that's
kind of like, that's a standalone piece I could tend to buy. Granted, it'll be whatever reward points I have left after I finish my last 3 orders with them and whatever coupon codes I have, but.
Yeah, no, it's smart on their part because it puts it at a alluring price. Because if they put it at Hot Toys prices, everyone would be like, no, thank you. We're done. I don't need to do it. But when you put that, like, sub 200 and you're like,
No, not even that. 165.
160. Oh, man. Wow. That is,
at 165, it's like, I don't care. For that price, I'll take a chance. It's almost that. It's almost at that price where, like, I will willing to take the price chance.
Yeah, willing to take. I'll throw in the. I'll toss myself in the ring. I'll toss my wallet in the ring. Let's see what happens.
For sure.
So, CMB, what are your thoughts on the Ahsoka Tano from Clone Wars?
I feel that she's a Grail. Just because this is probably one of the only times Hot Toys is going to give us a Clone Wars Ahsoka where it's more, the head sculpt is more towards the actual show, the cartoon, than them trying to make it as realistic as possible. Like when you look at the Bad Batch figures, Hunter and all them, they have that realistic look to their head sculpts, whereas this, they tried to keep it as much tailored towards the actual animated series. So with that being said, this will probably be the only time we get the animated look. And with that to me makes it a Grail because it's a one and done. And with, like, people saying that there were people that canceled this one in favor for the Rosario Dawson, means that there are less of these figures out in production and on the market. So as soon as they're all bought up, it's going to be the typical, seller or buyer's remorse. Man, I should have picked her up. Now I got to get her through a reseller. I could pay the other prices, but there are going to be people who are willing to do that because it's something that they're going to want for their collection. Perfect example is Darth Maul. I mean, granted, you got Phantom Menace Darth Maul, then we got Solo Darth Maul, then we got Clone Wars Darth Maul. A lot of the people flock to collecting that character. Doesn't matter how many iterations you have of them. They want them because they need that character in their collection. That's one of their favorites. So, I mean, say Hot Toys produced 4 more Ahsoka Tanos. There's going to be collectors out there who are going to say, well, I need all 4 because that's my character.
Gotcha. All right, H Green. I think the stats of this Ahsoka will climb because I turned out a lot better. It turned out a lot better than what people expected. That's true too.
I'll be honest with you. I have her in hand. I already think she's a contender for Figure of the Year. Honestly.
Oh yeah, definitely a figure of the year. Violet, she's like, Grail, mommy, chill. Mommy, chill. We gotta chill out with them screams, okay? Grail, chill. But all right, so DonPrime, before we head over to CMB, your final thoughts on the Grail or fail on Ahsoka?
Honestly, again, for every reason that's mentioned, and for potential things that may happen, I think she is going to be a Grail. And again, remember, DX Ahsoka is coming in 2 versions, which means this is potentially the same version of Dursteel Mando, normal and DX, deluxe versions.
So you're saying a similar situation?
So Clone Wars Ahsoka is limited. Mando Ahsoka is going to be oversaturated.
Okay. I get it. All right, CMB, what is your Grail fail?
Boba Fett 2-pack.
How dare you? That's a masterpiece, my man.
That one for me is a Grail. I'm choosing a Grail on that one.
Ooh, a Grail. Now, well, do you think the show may have caused a problem with that, though? With what happened with the Book of Boba Fett show, though?
And that's what I was thinking of. The reason why I say it's a Grail is because when you look at the Boba Fett for the Book of Boba on Throne or just Boba himself, a lot of people were disappointed with the show, so they canceled their pre-orders. But those same people who may have also gotten the 2-pack, they didn't cancel that because for them, and like many, that was the Boba we were wanting to see. When we saw him in Mando, that was big Boba Fett when he went all killer on the Stormtroopers. So for that, to me, that's why I got the 2-pack, and that's a Grail for me, because that was the Boba Fett I was hoping we were going to get in the Book of Boba. But obviously we didn't, went a different path, so that's why I have to lean towards the 2-pack being a Grail for me, because that's the Boba I wanted to see, just like many others. And another reason why I could see it also being a Grail, maybe not just yet, maybe price-wise, because it's still kind of, expensive and not many people have gotten it. It's not here in the States. But if you look at the Han Solo and Luke Skywalker in Stormtrooper armor, that 2-pack, when it originally came out, some people were passing on it, and in the end, it ended up becoming a Grail, and it's still sought after today. And you look at the resale prices on that, it's insane.
Yeah,
dude,
it's
like the new version. Yeah, like the new version of as I've got the Han and Stormtrooper armor version. Like you can't get that thing even used for less than $550 right now.
No, not at all.
Because it has the new updated head sculpt too, which is the selling point. Because granted, it's just Stormtrooper armor, but the head sculpt is brand new, and the actual helmet is fully like the helmet is fully detailed inside, like the Boba Fett helmet is on this 2-pack. I mean, I have this 2-pack as well. I mean, I was completely making fun of the bird poop armor when it first came out. The weathering on this is immaculate. It looks like it went through hell. The Rogue Boba, especially when Robert Rodriguez actually did a Star Wars Project Correct before Spy Kids on Vespas. Like, this is killer Boba with like Boba is Iron Man. What are you without your armor? In Mando, we saw what he is without his armor, and so that's why I grabbed this 2-pack, especially. And again, here's the thing too. For as bad as some things were in Book of Boba Fett, his dream sequence, and again, I think Cigars and Bacon is going to agree with me. And again, especially for military combat vets and stuff like that, there was such an emotional attachment to like his vision quest and like the tree and breaking free of things and acknowledging. It's just for some way it like had such an emotional connection. His vision quest.
I agree with that.
So
and another reason this would be a Grail is this is the only time we're going to get Roba Boba. You had to buy the 2-pack to get Roba Boba, and that alone will make that figure a Grail by itself.
Wow.
Yeah. And
so So it's very interesting because the chat is very split on this. Some people are saying Grail, but a lot of people are saying is overproduction. This might be an overproduction figure.
We were clutching our pearls. The man has responded.
I had a feeling Denobi was around. 2-pack of Boba Fett. It will sit and hit the bargain bin before it climbs the price in half a year. So, bruh. The chat is split up. The chat.
How dare people have different opinion than this? How dare people have an actual opinion and aren't dictated by what we say? Oops. Are we saying that? Oh, that's right, because we're not being sponsored or telling you to buy stuff on links.
Yeah.
All right, B. Let me hear your thoughts on the Boba Fett 2-pack.
I mean, it's an absolute grail. Like the thing is, it's like it's a part of Boba Fett history. Like if you're even a remote fan of Boba Fett, like at all, like a small little bit of it, this is probably the one you really should get. Like because it's just like it explores that one scene in Mandalorian that is probably as like one of his more iconic scenes. Like you said, you won't get Boba anymore, but you won't even get the white suit under armor anymore of that because like the new version repaint, he has all black underneath. So to say this won't be a Grail, it's a 2-pack DX, like not DX. It's a 2-pack that you won't be getting anywhere else, and you won't be seeing a release for a while. Will you get more Bobas? Yeah, but will you get this Boba? Absolutely not. And the accessories alone are pretty impressive for it. So I think it would be a Grail because I think people are shying away because of the price and maybe the show, and that's what makes things potentially a Grail. Is that they turn it off when it's available, but once it's gone, they're like, "Oh man, that does really look cool, and I really want that for my for my collection."
Mm-hmm.
And again, this is not Book of Boba Fett. This is Mando, which is a huge difference potentially going down the line. Again, you might have hated Book of Boba Fett, but you might like Mando. This is the Mando Boba Fett that we saw, which Robert Rodriguez neutered later down the line.
What's hilarious though, he made a fantastic director debut on Mandalorian with this episode, with this set, and then just completely just shafted it in the Book of Boba.
Well, it was almost like a teacher. Hey, guess what? Here's your project. These are your guidelines. This is what you have to do. And it's like you're working with a partner. You have to present your pre-plan. And that's what he did his animatics with. And once that was shown, he got the approval to do it. And then after that like for Filoni and Favreau, like, okay, we think you know what you're doing. You did Spy Kids, wink, wink. And then it's literally Spy Kids in space with Vespers.
Honestly,
Spice.
I feel like he's the kid that never colored in the lines.
So Sean Donnelly is like, regardless of when the 2-pack Boba Fett goes to discount, after it is sold out on Sideshow, people will be hunting down because they will have regret and want to complete the Mando line. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Obviously, hopefully tomorrow Morrison shows up at the celebration, so I get my 2. Oh my god, that's the dream. That is the dream.
They're saying a lot of people are going to be showing up for that. So if you're going to be at the celebration, keep it ready, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest. That's like, I'm not even going to attempt to go to the celebration. You thought Comic-Con was crowded? Yeah, good luck at celebration. Especially, everyone's taking their revenge vacations. Dude, that is literally, line after line if you didn't buy the VIP prices.
There is a lot of speculations. They're saying Star Wars is going to be bringing the heat with that celebrations. There's going to be a massive amount of trailers. Like Andor is definitely getting a trailer.
Yeah,
that's going to be premiere.
I heard that.
Absolutely. Yep. Probably more in peak or behind the scenes with Obi-Wan that they're not going to do. They're just going to be doing
they'll do the sizzle reel for season 3 of Mando. Then they'll probably actually announce future projects. Because remember, there's supposedly a project still in development with Taika Waititi. Then there's the Kevin Feige movie, which more than likely is going to have Jon Favreau as a producer, which, I mean, I don't want to interject, but it's almost sounded like we're gonna see a Mando movie because we already know we're going to Mandalore for season 3. We're going to the mines for season 3.
I hope they do. Honestly, I mean, I hope they do like a. I know they canceled the Rogue Squadron movie.
No, they didn't. It's back on. Patty
Is it back
Jenkins
on?
canceled working on Cleopatra. It's back on.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. I really hope they do it and it turns out well. Because I was looking forward to that.
All right, guys. So here are my thoughts on this. Even though this is the Phoenix Boba Fett for me, right? And I know the hate this figure has garnered because of what happened with Book of Boba Fett. And I know this is a separate from the Book of Boba Fett, but this is, Mandalorian Boba Fett Deluxe Edition. I get it. But the one thing I do want to say, though, I have seen a lot more collectors purchase the let me see where it's there you go. Purchase the collector edition version of this versus the 2-pack. Because they don't need a Rogue Boba Fett, right? I've seen people like literally go for the collector edition for the battle damage per poop version, and then go for the throne, and they're dodging the deluxe edition Boba Fett 2-pack because $500. It's more than a damn Iron Man at this point.
Yeah,
right?
But you know what? Hey, it's your money. You get what you want because at that price, you're going to end up spending more for the 2 versions. Different versions than this, but you know what? Guess what? You buy what you like. You don't have to justify anything to anybody other than your wife or spouse or whoever, or runs or does the checking account at the end of the month.
No, I agree. But the reason why I said that because it seems to me that people are dodging the Boba Fett 2-pack deluxe edition, and that would mean to me that there's less in the market for this compared to the regular edition version, which is about $285. I had it right here. How much was it?
Well, I'll just say this: for the people who are grabbing the normal version, that's great. You're not getting some of the exclusives though, and I'm not pushing one way or another. Just if you get the normal single version of the weathered armor, you're not getting the chain code. You're not getting some of the holograms. And again, some people, that's a difference. Other people, they're like, who gives a crap? And again, just buyer, MCAT caviar, buyer beware.
And I feel that this will probably be another Anakin Skywalker Dark Side edition once again. That's my feeling on this. It's going to take a minute. Once it sells out, it'll take another year or so. So it may not look like a Grail, but I feel that it will be at one point or another, just because because of the sour taste. Because Anakin Skywalker, there was a sour taste for Anakin, because of the prequels, and now look at Anakin now. Even after all the bad acting, even though Hayden Christensen did a phenomenal job, it was not his fault because that's what George Lucas wanted. All right. Yeah. That's literally what George Lucas wanted, because everybody fought against George Lucas.
I mean, no. At this point, you know what? At this point, Anakin just has to say one thing. Ray. And thank you, Ray.
Bro, you have Oscar winners in the prequel series, and they can make it good. Samuel Jackson's in it, man. Like, and Natalie Portman won an Oscar for Black Swan. Like, it's just the writing, man.
I mean, she literally came off of The Professional to go start working on a Phantom Menace.
Oh yeah, she didn't do anything between. No, I think didn't she do Garden State between those? The Zach Braff's movie?
I think Garden State was like 99, 2000. Like when was that? I think that was later. Because she was still a middle teenager when she did Phantom Menace. Yeah. So literally there was like a 2 year, because she was like 12 or 13 in The Professional, and then she was like 15 in the first Phantom Menace.
Yeah. And Oilers, you're right. Christopher Lee was a freaking knight, dude.
That's right.
Sir Christopher Lee.
Very, very, very interesting. Very interesting with these Boba Fetts, because the resale value on the Boba Fetts do go, they do go high after they sell out at some point. So I feel that it's going to be a Grail, but it's going to sit for a minute. The Book of Boba Fett 2-pack, because people are not going after it. So because of the price tag, the price tag is literally what keeping collectors out of the game for that Book of Boba 2-pack. They rather go for the Bird Poop Boba Fett regular edition and then move over to the Boba Fett Enthroned. And then the whole Boba Fett 2-pack right there, people are going to be like, why do I need a Rogue Boba Fett? So,
yeah.
So, all right, guys, let's move on to V. Oh, actually, wait a minute. So, CMB, so any final words? So, it is a Grail or fail. So, it's a Grail for you?
Yeah, it's a Grail for me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All righty. So, V.
So,
your Grail and fail.
So my Grail and fail is a little bit different because it is sold out, but because of something that's came out before, it's kind of making it a Grail now. And my Grail is Solo Maul.
Solo
Maul. Here's the reason. Hear me out. When it first came out, when you first saw Darth Maul, you're like, what is this with the thrones, the robot legs? People got confused. It wasn't great. It wasn't barely in it. It was just it was a very surprise release. But when people got in their hands, they're like, wow, this is actually pretty massively great. Like the lightsaber, the display, the holograms, everything was awesome about it. But we had a contender with Clone Wars Maul, right? Mm-hmm. He was able.
You are a contender.
Right. And he could have taken the status of like, hey, Phantom Menace, Solo Maul, forget him. You don't need him anymore. We got Clone Wars Maul, where arguably his greatest arc appeared throughout the whole saga of his character. And when it kind of got released, it was the giraffe version of himself. He had a very long neck, super skinny body. He was his pants leg came out. It looked like a pear. Pretty much, it's like he's just like skinny up top, but thick at the bottom, but in the wrong ways possible. It was like kind of like the worst way. Yeah, he was a grimace. He came out
and screws in the feet.
He screws in the feet. The legs didn't look great. They're very stiff. And now going back and you look in the malls, right? And you're looking at pricing. This Darth Maul Solo on resale, right, was going for about retail price. The resale was retail. Like you basically with shipping, like, hey, 300 shipping, right? As shipped. And that was pretty good. It wasn't bad. But now you look back, you're like, this might be the best one, right? This is like the legacy Maul that you get. Like the legs look awesome. The display with the throne, the lightsaber that he put together from the Inquisitors. It has a whole story to tell you. And that's why I think this one, now recently with the given Clone Wars Maul, is going to jump up in price and be the Grail that everyone wants.
Wow. So what you're telling me is people are going back to this.
Yes.
After what happened to the fiasco with Clone Wars Maul.
Right.
Wow. Right. Look at that. And this Maul was already going for $350, $400 already.
Yeah. I think the thing is, it's like he's just going to go more up in price. Like he's going to rise up better in price because he's more recent. So the body is a little bit better. The figure is going to better. It's like better. The deterioration would be less than if you went with the episode 1. So that's why I think this, like a lot of people, skipped out of it and then going back and looking at it, they're like, wow, this is pretty good. Also, if I think someone did a comparison of the face paint of the Clone Wars and the Solo Maul, they're exactly the same. So they're the same head, same paint, same everything to it.
Yeah, I canceled on this way back. But the reason why I canceled it, because I have the original Maul. That's all the Maul I need. And I am going to pick up the CW Maul, even of all the gripes people have on it. I'll have the Solo Maul head sculpt with it. So it doesn't bother me not to have this in my collection. But because I have the original Maul. Now, those of you who did miss out on the original Maul and had an opportunity to get the Solo Maul, I could see the regrets flooding in because your last hoorah Maul was the Clone Wars Maul, and that thing, it's a fail, fam.
Yeah.
That Clone Wars Maul is a fail. The only Grail in that freaking Maul is the damn sarcophagus box, and that's the Mandalorian sarcophagus box, and that's it.
It really is, dude. It really is. Like that box right there is pretty much what you're buying it for. You're like, I need this box, this cardboard box. What is the deterioration? How many like Googling years of deterioration of cardboard just to see like, do I need a 303 this? Is this what happens? No.
Can I laminate the box?
Can I laminate the box?
That's probably one of the top searches on Google. Can I laminate the box?
The box, bruh.
But think about that. The box is the most talking point out of the whole mall. Out of the figure.
Other than the neck, though. Other than the neck.
That too. And like you take his shirt off, right? You're like, oh, you're gonna get this brolic looking ball. He's like, no, he's like a skinny, like malnourished mall with huge MC Hammer pants. Like he's like the Bane, like of the Dark Knight series. You're like, oh my god, they dropped the ball with this one. That was the whole point, to have him shirtless, because he has so many scenes with his shirt off and with the tattoos and everything. Could have been so good. And they weren't seamless either. It was, you could see the joints.
Yo, F in the chats. F in the chats. For the Clone Wars Mall, y'all. Drink one for your homies, bruh. For your homies. Pour one for your homies, bruh.
It was bad. It was bad.
It's bad. It's bad. So make sure you try to get that as bargain bin as possible. Throw in your Denobi coupons in there.
Yeah.
So good one, V. Good one. DonPrime, your thoughts on the Darth Maul solo?
Thank you.
I'm gonna actually have to agree, because I was potentially waiting on Clone Wars Maul to maybe jump on him. Saw it, and then I'm like, then I started looking at the other prices, and yeah. So Clone Wars Maul has actually caused the other malls to increase in value. I'll just say that.
Yep.
Get curled up here.
V is the market right now on all malls other than Clone Wars.
Okay, I see. I took it away, Kappa.
And here's the thing: whatever, like that's all malls, to include the Sideshow Battle at Naboo version, which has seen an increase, which is probably a better figure than the display-wise than the Clone Wars version.
Yeah, I've seen the prices going up on that one, because people were like scrambling to get a cheap, the cheapest one other than the CW Mall, right? Like, I gotta get something. Oh, there you go, the Sideshow Mall. It's still cheap. Get it. Go.
Not anymore. It's already pushing $325.
I saw that. I was like, thank God I got the Darth Maul speeder, because that's the only one I need right now. That's daddy right there for me. That's daddy.
That one is going for so much money.
Oh, damn. Nah, but F in the chats, though. F in the chats, y'all. CMB, your thoughts on the the Darth Maul solo Maul.
Mm-hmm.
Darth Maul.
I agree with V. It is a Grail. I grabbed mine day one, and when I took it out of the box, it was one of those feelings I knew, like, anybody that slept on that or sleeps on this figure, they're going to regret it in the long run. And now you look at the market with Clone Wars Maul coming out, everybody's scrambling to get the DX16, DX17, and Solo Maul.
Oh my God, 159 for the Clone Wars Maul, just the body.
My God.
Oh shoot.
You know, I mean, here's the thing: some of those prices, considering they're not too bad, but the problem for me is, like, I'm leaving on a jet plane in a couple days, and I'm going to spend too much money down there, so I can't afford to buy a DX Mall right now.
I'm leaving on a jet plane.
And you're just going to see these other malls. You're going to see them start to rise even more, because, you know, with Clone Wars Mall failing and bombing so hard, people are going to scramble to want to get the older malls to add them.
And here's the thing: Mall for me was kind of like, I'll get him if I can get him for a good price. Right now, I'm like, for me, he's an awesome character, but at the same time, I don't need him in my collection for what he's going to go for a good figure.
Wow, this was 300 at one point on the resale in February. Look at that. Wow, that's crazy. Bob Dylan with the $2 super chat. V, do us the honors.
Robotnik V.
I don't know how he sounds, because I haven't seen the new movie, but I'll get you, Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know if that was good. I don't know. Is that how he sounds? I can't. I'm trying to wind it up for you so you get the.
Well, it is Jim Carrey, so it's just Jim Carrey's voice.
You know what, V? You need to hold your hand out so someone can meme you into the Sonic the Hedgehog. No, like you're holding a number 2 sign.
Oh, the 2? Like the 2?
No, like you're holding a physical number 2. So they can meme you onto lower though. Yeah. So they can meme you into the Sonic 2 poster. Exactly. Yes.
I love that. That was good.
See,
It's coming.
for the people, for the fans.
Oh, that was good.
I need to get some. Yeah, I didn't wax my mustache, so sorry guys. It's kind of like it's a little flat today.
Someone get that a meme. Someone get that a meme.
Exactly.
That's like
we better see
T'Challa.
V. I'll just tell you this:
meme.
the first person to meme V on the Sonic 2 poster will get a swag bag from me.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
first person to do it correctly. So go.
CW Mall has maybe 2 iconic poses: shirtless with dual saber ignited and whatever one you want. Sorry, no light up lightsaber while shirtless. A tattoo arm.
No,
yeah, they dropped the ball on that. They did drop the ball.
The most iconic pose for Clone Wars Mall is when he's in the sarcophagus. Let's be honest.
There you go right here, Starkiller right there. So that's why the Hot Toys gave you a Jedi box.
As you're saying it, Don. As you're saying it, that's it. That's the most iconic thing you can get out of the CW. Just get a sculpt of the head. Just get a head sculpt, and then get the box, and that's all you need. That's all you need.
Hey, again, Monkey Depot sells the boxes for anywhere from $6 to $8.
See,
so
there you go.
And but you're gonna have to wait 6 months to a year for them to get it.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh wow, look at that! I'm a lucky guy. I got both. I'm a lucky guy. I got both Solo Mall and Heavy Infantry Mando off the wait list, bro. Perfection right there. Perfection, y'all.
Huh.
All right, so my thoughts, definitely Solo Mall will be the Grail people will be going after at this point in time, because everyone was waiting for that CW Mall, and that just dropped the bird. That's an actual fail right there. That's the fail that no one wants to talk about. So yeah, the Solo Mall is definitely a Grail in my eyes. It's going to be very interesting, especially if they bring back that book in a future film. Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry about
Bless
that.
you.
Those allergies, right?
Oh hell yeah.
But as for me,
I'm allergic to crappy figures.
Crappy figures, bruh. Yo, daddy chill. But all right, guys. I think we're all done with our number 3, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So let's move on to number 2, and that is the Grail or fail on. Do I have here the deluxe Mando and Grogu set?
Wait. Oh, is it still April 1st?
Oh, wait. No, it's past. It's April 10th.
Okay. All right. I mean, did you hit your head or something?
No, I know. I'm
okay. I mean, because this is like legitimately the worst fail.
It is the fail
that Hot Toys has ever produced to this point.
Mm-hmm. This is an absolute fail. I can't see this becoming a Grail in the future. I cannot see this, because Hot Toys have done everything in their power to make this figure a fail. Not only you got a better version coming out in the near future, you got a figure set that goes with it that you can buy separately. Literally, you could buy the Grogu set that's available on freaking Sideshow. You could buy.
Exactly. And here's the thing. It is not a fail in the typical sense. It is a marketing fail. And the fact they had 2 versions of this, and they underproduced one version and they overproduced the deluxe version, this one, to such an extent, they're going to see a red mark for a mass negative loss. Well, let me rephrase that. Hot Toys is not, but Sideshow is, for agreeing to buy so many units.
It will recover in time. Okay, a lot of people are saying fails, but there are people that are saying that it will recover in time. The only way this will recover in time is if the Beskar Shiny version with the head sculpt of Din Djarin is going to fail. I doubt that's going to fail. That figures.
Now, if they did one version of this at 300, then we're talking a different story. The fact they made 2 different versions of this is what hurts this figure. Again, if they did one version of this at 300, then it's not a fail, it's not a grail, but it's a middle of the line success. I would say that if they did one version of this.
Very interesting. Very. Ash with the $7 super chat. V. Dress up as Robotnik at Comic-Con. Wait, you just freeze.
It wouldn't be a comic. It wouldn't be. It would be PAX. And
oh my God, V.
What PAX where in Boston?
The 18th or something.
Oh wait, no, he's good. V's good.
Like, my internet is going crazy for whatever reason. Can you not?
Damn, Sonic found out and he's hacking.
Is it working?
Yep.
Sonic found out, man.
Damn it! It's not the camera. It's my internet. The internet is it. The series of tubes have been plugged up for some whatever reason. I probably need to reset my router or something.
Series of plugs have been tubed up.
Yo, take TK awesome. Right here. Look, TK592 right here puts it perfectly. You could destroy half the total use created of this set and will probably still be considered overproduced. 30,000 pre-orders on this damn thing, bro. 30,000. And you mean to tell me this is going to be... No.
I'll just say this.
Oh, man.
They overproduced this in all the initial units they were going to send to the United States for Loki are with Ariel and Sebastian at this point. Let's just say that. That is the amount they overproduced this figure in both sets.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and I'm just saying, like Loki was supposed to come out soon. Let's just say the initial bat is Under the Sea, and that's why it was delayed. So that's why there was no initial release.
Hey, the thing is, this thing is like getting like the reason why I haven't bought this yet, right? One, someone Sideshow over there canceled on this thing for me, and then I didn't reorder it until the new version came out for pre-order. I'm like, why the hell I'm gonna order this one now? I'm gonna pre-order the new one, and I'm hunting for this for $200, and it's so easy to find this for $200 deluxe edition on Facebook, on eBay. It is ridiculous on this. And now I know people are saying they want to question what about it becomes a non-Beskar version, the Durasteel. Can it become the Durasteel? The thing is, the Durasteel has such a limited time on screen compared to what the the Beskar Mando is. And the only thing that makes this one unique of all the other Mandos, other than the actual figure set, because you actually can buy the separate figure set for the Grogu's, is that Cantono, right? The
ice cream maker.
The ice cream maker. But the thing is, you can literally wait till Cobb Vamp comes out. They'll probably throw one in there. And at that point, I'm like, okay, so you know.
Well, it is a different one though. Silicax crystals.
That's
not
that.
Beskar.
Yeah, a different purple color LED. It's at that point, this will be a fail, just because of how Hot Toys went about marketing this. Because now we got the new with a better version, right? And it comes with the head sculpt, which everybody was asking for.
I'll just say this.
With the Beskar spear, which will not be reappearing again in a future Mando. So
I'll just say this: chrome paint. It's not actually chrome. Good luck. Buyer beware. MCAT color, whatever it's called. But yeah, buyer beware. It's not actual chrome. It's not even like chrome plated. It's chrome flake paint. So you get this. Make sure you seal coat this thing, and then if you touch this, you wear gloves because the paint will grab all the acids and moistures in your fingers. The chrome version will. So
Cigars Bacon, your thoughts on the deluxe version Mandalorian and Child set?
Fail.
Fail.
Just because, I mean, everybody else has pretty much nailed it. You know, they gave us this figure and then turned right around and said, hey, by the way, we got another Mando for you. It's shiny.
Dun, 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 dun. Damn.
And then, you know, the overproduction, 30,000 plus units. I mean, if this thing turns into a Grail, it's definitely going to be like in a decade when we have a whole new batch of collectors entering the game.
Bruh. I don't know, man. Yeah, though, because the thing is, this figure, man, it's gonna be hard for me to see this as a Grail, only if, like people are saying, if the 2.0 version fails in the long run, like the paint starts coming off and so forth. But if Hot Toys wants to make that into a banger of a figure, they'll probably do their very best to get that out as perfect as possible.
Yeah, I want to add one thing onto this is that the strange thing about this deluxe version of Mando is that it's after market, people are still listing them at retail value. Like there's so many of it as like what the clone troopers are going to be as listed at. You know, there's a huge discount on them. Like been coming. Usually not for the deluxe version, but the regular version have been more cheaper. But with I think the selling point at this point is the pram that comes with Grogu has been a huge thing. So I think that's why with the deluxe version, the pram, and I think there's a few other accessories that come with them that have been keeping them a little bit higher at the price. But this is a huge fail, especially since we're going to get a season 3 Mandalorian anyways. So you know they're going to be another one.
And another one. And another one.
And another
And
one.
another one. Mm-hmm. And another one. Hell, the only ones that are going that's still, you know, maintaining their value are the heavies. Not maintaining their value, but their resale value between 350 to 400, 450, between that margin. They haven't passed the 500. Well, the Durasteel Mando did at one point, but now since the hype is dying down and we're seeing a lot more of people like, you know what, I am going to purchase that Durasteel Mando with blurred. You know, why I'm going to spend $500 on a Durasteel Mando alone if I could just get it with the blurg as well. You spend a little bit more on the shipping, but still, you know, you're still getting 2 figures for that, about that price. And that's why the prices have been going down for Durasteel. I've seen now for $250, $351. Like, it's not what it used to be. Back then, this thing was pushing nearly $500 on resale, the Durasteel Mando. And then the heavy infantry, it's right there with $350, $450. But this one right here, all I see is just deals upon deals. Like everybody and their mother is trying to get rid of this freaking Beskar Mando Deluxe Edition so they could help pay for the new. And I think people like they realize that this has become another Venom. Venom, it was pushing $800 to $1,000 at one point, and then Hot was like, another one.
Here's a Venom 2, by the way.
Yep.
Dude, I wish I could. I'm gonna go back through like close to $800 or $900 on that Venom, and it was like a month before Venom 2 or announced the Venom 2.
Let me see. I think the Death Watch will be a Grail. That will be interesting. That'll be an interesting piece to see.
So Death Watch from the Death Watch from Mandalorian is about around 220 or 200, but the Death Watch Specialist, now that's been a Grail. That price has been going up and up and up, and everyone,
especially with the doll.
Yeah, and if you have there's some people have been having a few issues with it, like the belts and some of the magnets have been popping off. But if you have like a flawless one, it's definitely up there, $400. Like it's a heavy Mando contender of Grails.
Let me see. Do you feel the helmets are a tad too small on these Mandos? I felt that for the prototype for the quarter scale Mando. I think it was a little bit too small for the prototype, but it did better in the final productions. I feel that's oh yeah, that's right, V. I was gonna help you with that. He was talking about the Death Watch, not the Death Trooper.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry, my bad, dude.
But yeah, the Death Trooper, like for a minute I thought the Death Trooper was good. If we're gonna talk about the Death Trooper now, I thought the Death Trooper was gonna be the Grail killer for the Death Trooper deluxe and specialist, and I'm like, nope, those prices are still sitting mighty high. The Death Trooper, the Death Trooper regular, I've been seeing them, fluctuating. So from the Mandalorian set, they're not too bad. Price range, they're not too bad. They're between what 300, 325. It's not too bad. A little bit of resale in there, but if you keep hunting, you might find one below $300.
Yeah, sorry everybody, that was my mistake. There's too many deaths out there, so I got it mixed up. So you guys are right, completely correct.
But all right, guys. Let me see. I think
Thanks,
we hit up on everybody as far as like the fail on this deluxe Mando. All right, so let's switch it up a bit. CMB, what is your number 2?
Well, number 2 was actually Clone Wars Maul, and I had it as a fail. But we've all
really wait, a fail? Really? You don't say. You don't say.
We've all pretty much dragged.
Really? Why would we think that?
Explained exactly why it's a fail. So I mean, we could just move to the next because I had that in there as fail.
Did you have a honorary mention for number 2?
I can't think of one right now, but circle back and I'll come up with one.
Circle back. Okay, we'll circle back on you. All right. DonPrime, what is your number 2?
All right, so my number 2 is actually going to be an A and a B. So I'm going to put Hot Toys, Rex, and Cody as an A and a B, both for future further grails. Again, dependent on the Kenobi show. There are, like, Cody's already, and again, we discussed it a little bit. Cody went down a little bit. He's kind of leveled off in his price. Rex is still available, but once again, and again, we're just doing conjecture. We're going by what we've seen in the trailers and what we know in lore. I think both Kenobi is going to increase the value of both Rex and Cody through flashbacks and associations. Because again, we have already potentially seen Captain Rex in the Kenobi trailer. So
very interesting, very interesting. So you're pretty much saying that with both of them combining forces, it will be a grail. Like you can't have yin and yang. You can't have the yin without the yang.
Yeah, kind of. Again, if you're doing a Revenge of the Sith display with the 212, especially with Kenobi, Cody is a must. You need him. He is the one, as far as we know, that initiated Order 66 against the Jedi. He was the first one to take action. So in Star Wars lore, he is vital.
Very
interesting. So, yeah. And again, anybody who's watched Rebels, we know Rex still had his armor.
Yeah.
So, that's all I'll say.
Okay. I feel Rex will probably be a grail, but I don't think it'll reach the level of Cody. Because I think Cody was the thing is people weren't going after Cody as much because they were always saying he's the bastard that shot down Kenobi. They always complain about Cody doing that. But then now people are like, oh my god, I need a Cody. And then, now you want a Cody. Now y'all want a Cody now. What happened to all the talks like, oh my God, Cody, you betrayed Kenobi, But I think it's over time, people are like, you know what? I need a Cody for my clone troopers, or I need a Cody to go with my Greg. That's when you start thinking, okay, I need accessory pieces. And that's when the market like, oh, you need an accessory piece now. No, I got you, fam.
Well, here's the thing. I can't lay claim to Ahsoka being a Grail without Rex in the same line in the same time frame also being a Grail, because one, By themselves is great. You put them together, that is the display you want.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, man. It's so we get one. You get one and one and the other. I think you're right, Rex. The only thing, the difference between Cody and Rex is the amount of pre-orders on Rex than the Cody.
Yeah, the Rex.
So
The Rex was like there was a lot more pre-orders in Rex than there was for Cody. Rex was pushing 20,000.
Yeah.
Well, Rex was also delayed, and that artificially increased the number of pre-orders that it had too.
Very interesting. And also, Doc just came in and said, "Let's wait, just dropped some news." What news have been dropped? Let me see. Avengers: Age of the Dead Grail, Star Wars: Revenge of the Discounted Sith. Bruh, that's true though. Not gonna lie, the Age of Grails is over. The time
we enter the age of Exo 6 in Star Trek.
Hell yeah, baby.
Okay, so Doc says, looks like due to some defects in their Voltron, they're going after someone or somebody's for slandering their product. Damn, sounds like another slander lawsuit. Damn, yo, daddy, chill. But all right, let me see. So did we already hit up everybody about this, Cody? Everybody said their piece about this, Cody. CMB, did you say your piece?
No, I didn't say my piece, but
okay. So Cody and Rex together, a solid Grail piece together. You can't have one without the other.
You can't. No, you can't. Because I mean, every time you usually see them, like in the Clone Wars show, they were always together. They were getting down in the dirt together. Anybody that comes in, not even watching the show, just hearing people talk about Rex, they're always going to come into the conversation, and Cody will either be mentioned in that conversation or already has. It's like peanut butter and jelly.
That's true.
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Wait. So here's my final thoughts on Cody before we move on to V. Well, Cody and Rex. I think the Kenobi show, like DonPrime was saying, might tip the scale. Might bring back Cody back into the limelight once again, and people will be like, "Yo, I need the Cody now back in my life. I sold Cody, now I gotta go repurchase him again." Unless Hot Toys comes out of freaking nowhere and destroys the resale market for Cody by reintroducing a reissue of Cody through the Kenobi show, then oh my god, can you believe
I mean, here's the thing: I potentially could see him doing Hot Toys doing a reissue, but under the Kenobi line. Then they're gonna drop all the 212. I totally can see them doing that.
Yeah, it's gonna be very.
But he would not have the same accessories though. Like he wouldn't have the hollow pad with Palpatine.
Maybe a 2.0 version. So no more hollow pad thing. Just a 2.0 version without the, because a lot of people complain about that. Like
the arm.
Some of the arms came broken. My Cody's came fine. Both my Cody's came fine. So I'm happy with that. And I think my Rex came in perfect. So I'm hoping my second Rex comes in. You would be a madman if you do not go and purchase a second Rex for the price it is right now. Hell, if you see one for a good discount, I mean, go after that too. So you can have one, back in the back burner for, a rainy day. Give the people their Cody, it might happen. I'm just saying, Kenobi show can introduce a flashback with Cody doing HD Order 66. It will be done, my lord. And then out of nowhere, we get a reissue of Cody. You know what I mean?
I mean, and it has been confirmed there will be actual flashbacks to the Clone Wars. So again, maybe that's why we're waiting on Clone Wars Armor Kenobi, because they're going to actually wait till the episode drops for that flashback.
CT0114. Rex could reach Grail potential if they give this character hype like Mandalorian with involvement in the Ahsoka series. I do agree with that as well. I do agree, especially if it sells out and then we don't get another Rex in the future. People will be going after that Rex.
Isn't it rumored we might see Cody as a Purge Trooper in Kenobi?
Okay, let me see. A Purge Trooper, maybe. Just maybe. Okay, so give me a second. Okay, Gabe, if you are coming in, you're gonna have to do your send off quick because we only got limited time. All right. So let me see. Can you send the link, V?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
hold on.
Send the link. Send the link. All right. So, all right. Let me see. What else are we gonna do? All right. So let's move on to. Okay. So actually, V, you're your second, right? Yeah, you're next. What is your second? So
second. My internet is kind of like choppy, so if I like freeze up. So my second one is one that people have kind of like trounced out. The reviews are all right. I'm putting it out there, and I want your guys' opinion about this because I feel like this will be a of Golden Armor Wonder Woman.
Ooh.
Golden Armor Wonder Woman. Okay, so we'll hold that out for the folks at home at the chat to figure that out. Grail or fail on the Golden Armor Wonder Woman. But before we continue with that, Gabe is in the house.
Gabe,
Don, CMB,
Sir.
V, Nate, everybody in the chat. How's it going? Yeah, I just wanted to pop in literally really quick, and I will make it quick. I'm not going to do a Loco thing and stay for another 50 minutes.
Even though he said he was supposed to leave, and then he still stayed for another 50 minutes. I'm like, Loco, you told me you were going to leave. I'm like, I'm trying not to get you in trouble.
Right.
Yeah.
It was for him, all right?
Yeah.
But no, guys, you know, you got to love this channel, okay? You got to love it. The community here is just amazing. Okay, love Don. I haven't seen Don in a while, but that's
I
just
know,
because
brother.
I've mostly been on in the mornings, and you know, Don's got to work in the morning. So
Yeah,
but it's always fun to be here. I'm very much so looking forward to getting back on and getting back with you guys, especially in the mornings and stuff for our New Zealand and Australian brothers out there. You know what I'm talking about, all right? And I'm gonna be on Blue Beetle for the next few months. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be interesting. I personally officially start tomorrow. They've already started the armor tests for camera and everything. Like stuff is moving for Blue Beetle. It's exciting.
So if there are any leaks, they're not from us.
It's not from us. It will not be from us because I am not getting fired. I am not.
That's what I was going at, though. That's what I'm saying.
Not getting sued.
Exactly. It's not from us.
I haven't signed anything yet. That's why I can say, like, hey, you know, the armor tests were not too long ago. All right. Like,
hey, public knowledge is public knowledge. You can't NDA public knowledge.
Gabe,
what were you
that
saying?
photo comes out with Gabe in a selfie near the
Yeah,
armor.
No. You're going to see a selfie with Gabe wearing the armor.
Like, yo.
yeah,
Oh,
Gabe could be wearing the armor.
That's right. Braden keeps telling me that I am Blue Beetle. Anyway, no, guys, it's been a lot of fun. I really cannot wait to come back and see all of you guys again. And then once the movie comes out, you can better believe that this channel is going to have some high-end exclusives of the things that went down on set. Okay.
So like Corridor Crew, but with real people.
But it's going to be like Corridor Crews type of little things, but I'm going to be one of those people that go, oh yeah, no, this thing happened here, and then you will not believe what this guy did. And then I'm going to have a lot of insider information, but I can't share that until the movie releases.
Yeah.
One
Gabe,
time
are you
on the
saying
Blue Beetle
that
set,
you're going to give away?
What was it?
You're going to give away props from the actual film set?
If
a helmet just happens to disappear, it's
wait a
fine.
minute. No. Listen here.
Turns out Michael Keaton's on set.
And again, legally, we are joking. We are not implying that Gabe act in accord negatively of any contract or any union disciplinary and conduct rules. It's all a joke. Wink, wink.
However, okay, I will say this: like when I was on Jumanji, the second Jumanji, I did go into the what you call it, the treasure trove area after it was completely finished and they were done wrapping and shooting. I do have, they're like $1 plastic coins. Like literally you can go to the dollar store and get a whole bunch of plastic gold coins. I have quite a few of those. My kids have some that they're like little souvenirs for me. Like this is an actual coin that was in the movie. You technically can see it. So if there are opportunities like that,
you mean they're not the gold coins? I mean, did you try and open them?
Oh, I tried to open and see if they didn't. It's all plastic. I may have gotten some indigestion.
Euler says, "Be like Garrett Barrows on the Org One and steal the Death Star plans game."
Oh,
steal the master plan. No, not really. Because then Warner Brothers will be like.
next thing you know, I pop up on Geeking Out and I have the Blue Beetle helmet on or something. I'm like, hey, what? I don't know.
There's a replica,
and then we are slotted.
It was made off of Etsy. It was made off of Etsy.
Yeah.
So Gabe, so when you coming back again?
So we are slated to have Principal done in the middle of July.
Middle of July.
Yeah, that's when Principal is supposed to be done. Again, it's supposed to. Okay?
So we won't be able to shoot Miniature Heroes till
sometime in August is when Miniature Heroes will be able to kick back up. But Nat, you can still go and get the lights from Andrew and bring them over, and I can still and stuff on the weekend.
I'm still gonna head over and bring them over. I already talked to Andrew. Andrew said I could come over and grab the lights.
Okay.
So
we're good. Yeah.
So
you could still look, guys. You can still talk to me. You can still message me. I'm just not gonna be on the streams. That's the biggest.
All right, Gabe. The big question is, who do you need to talk to so we can all have our cameo appearance as like a gang? You know, the Geeking Out gang makes our on-screen appearance.
Even if we're getting beat up by Blue Beetle, it's
fine. No. If we're getting beat up, guess what? We're still on screen and we're memorable.
Let me put it this way: you gotta wait at least another. I'm gonna say at least 2 years, okay? Because I'm also working on my own, trying to get my producer's PGA card and my DGA card. Okay, when I get that, I can do whatever the heck I want. Okay,
then we will reign supreme.
Then we will reign supreme and be like, oh yeah, by the way, this is a Geeking Out day.
Don't worry, my buddies are just here to get beat up by the guys.
They're just here to get beat up. All right, we don't even have to shoot. Okay,
they want to be on film. They don't care if they get their asses kicked.
Nat wants to get his bottom smacked by Scarlet Joe right now. Okay,
Hey, people will pay good money for that.
Daddy, chill.
I'll take a couple punches to the face from Scarlet. Let's do this.
Well, didn't Winter Soldier get some smacking too from
elbows
from Silver? Yeah,
elbows.
Yeah.
Actually, that was her
after the Gouette wire on the neck failed.
That was the stunt double. That wasn't her. Also, a very lovely woman. I will admit, her stunt double is very lovely. All right, guys. I told you I'd keep it quick, and I'm going to keep it quick.
Bob Dylan, Warner Brothers is going to send Ezra Miller after us.
Bruh, don't do that. I'm
not scared.
Oh, no.
Yeah, like I said, I ain't scared.
I'm not scared.
I relish it. I'll be like, come on.
Let's do it. Hold me back.
I'm sorry, Ezra Miller, if anybody in the world deserved a stunner, it's him.
Guys, I love you all, and I will see you after July.
All right, hey, congratulations, brother.
Thank you very much. You guys all be safe. And
have a fun spring and summer.
I'll see you next time. I'll see you on the flip side.
See you on the bounce.
Pedal our rocks.
Oh, the rocks! I gotta get the rocks. We got the cave scenes. All right, Boulder and Boulder's definitely on that one.
Make sure you promote Boulder and Boulder.
I will definitely promote Boulder and Boulder. Nat, get off of me.
Hey, hey. Just remember, Blue Beetle rubble can be exclusive boulders.
Blue Beetle boulders.
Screen used beetle boulders.
Blue Beetle
just spray paint the back. Just be like boulders.
All right. I gotta go. All right, that's gonna smack me in a minute. I gotta go.
All right.
I love you all.
Hey, congrats, brother.
See you later. Like, subscribe, all that other guys. Bye.
All right, take it easy. Oh my God, Loco Lu, he's in the house now. Loco Lu.
What's up? I had a
everybody wants to come in late. Everybody wants to come in late.
You look like a depowered Power Ranger with that hoodie.
Thank you. Appreciate it. It's
No,
better
it's
than
a
the
Power
figure.
Ranger
like
on the,
go to the
on
remember the
the
movie? They
bench.
go in the temple.
Yeah, I know. Go and do my thing. You know what I
I
mean?
need the new Power Stone.
But
Yeah.
all right, guys. So we're on limited time. So Lou, if you didn't do your homework or anything, you can just put in your thoughts on what we put out here and stuff. So do you?
Oh, I saw the message, but I didn't know what we were talking about. We're talking about Grails, right?
Yeah,
Or
grails or
possible Grails?
fails.
Mhm.
Grails or
Grails or fails?
fails. So
As far as
like what's available now.
Mhm.
And what's available now, what's been already released at HK, but those are also the ones that are still pre-order over here, but they are released over there. Nothing that has not been released yet. We're talking about the Grails or fails for those figures,
and
and
all the
like
ones that are
I
sold out
said-
don't count.
no, yeah, not yet. That
Okay.
will be a future video
Separate.
or search.
Okay.
Yep, this one is for availables. Which ones? The ones that are available now.
Gotcha.
We already
That
went
wasn't
through our
important.
we already went through our twos. V's is about to drop his, but he said Golden Wonder Woman. But the chat has been talking about a Grail fail on the Qui-Gon Jinn, and I'm like, wow!
That's something I didn't even think of. Honestly, because I honestly thought because of the hair issue and how that was kind of like a fail. But then when you see the way that Star Wars is going now, there's going to be Qui-Gon in Kenobi, at least a minimal flashbacks. So again, like everything else, Kenobi's going to artificially inflate the price now of Qui-Gon.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because you got Phantom Menace Qui-Gon. So even if we get a new Qui-Gon, we don't know if it's going to be that Phantom Menace Qui-Gon. It could just be a different one. So it's a strange one to see because he hasn't been in a lot of collections, and a lot of people are not at a higher price.
Yeah,
I just haven't seen him.
No, I this went under the radar for me as far as like the hype is concerned for this figure, because all I hear was complaining about the hair, everything about the damn hair, and I'm like, damn. There's people out there that hell, Amazon right now is telling me $457 for a freaking Qui-Gon Jinn from Hot Toys. I'm like, what? Are you out of your damn mind for Qui-Gon? 450?
Jesus Christ!
Like, I'm like looking at the resale market right now on it. It's pushing 350, 375. I'm like, are you out of your damn mind? Now you do find your 250s here and there, but it's going for like almost $400 for a Qui-Gon, a figure that everybody and their mother complain about the hair.
Well,
I just want to jump in real quick, Doc. Why did you say that? Because I was potentially planning on buying I already have a robe. I was potentially buying a Jedi uniform and to go along with some of my custom sabers, because I've got a cover tech clip I can add onto a belt. So I'll just show you what I got. But why? Because now I'm probably going to buy it if they have them in stock.
Yeah, but you'll be a different type of Jedi. You'll be Bill Burr as a Jedi. So there you go.
He did hear that.
So Lou, what you were saying?
I was saying that I agree with Qui-Gon. That would have been one on my list. That would have been a Grail. Period.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be Grail status just because of 1, it's out. 2, sold out. 3, since all the hype is on Star Wars now. It's the Bill Burr Jedi.
Yeah, Bill Burr Jedi. You left, Don. I was like, you'll actually be different if you do buy the Jedi outfit. You can say, "Hey, I'm cosplaying as Bill Burr became a Jedi."
Yep. So so this is gonna be my cosplay saber.
Wow.
So we're all right. So for me, we're at 2. So wait, who was next though?
So wait a minute. What happened to V? He disappeared. Okay, so V's last one was his number 2 was the Golden Armor Wonder Woman, and that was pretty much it's a failed Grail. He says it's a Grail. He said it was gonna be a Grail. There's people out there saying it's gonna be a fail because how the movie failed, and then the price range in the Golden Armor Wonder Woman is ridiculous, especially the deluxe edition. So you're like, why I'm gonna spend that money on a figure like that failed in the movie? So, but he's saying it's going to be a surprise Grail.
It's going to be a back end Grail, what I think he means.
Yeah, like because the only way we're gonna get that comic book rendition of there you go. He could explain the best. Go ahead, V.
I wouldn't mind explaining.
Okay, we want to hear your thoughts, V, on why it's going to be a Grail, the Golden Armor Wonder Woman. The surprise Grail.
Sorry. Yeah, my internet was wonky. All right, so I know the movie's crappy, and I know the reviews haven't been that great. But here's the thing. DC, they have a very limited line. Like, it's kind of like what the Justice League is kind of going through. You might see a return back to that suit later down the line, even though it was destroyed with different Wonder Woman 3. But I think the other thing is, it's like once it's sold out, you're going to see a lot of people with that shelf presence that when it's displayed, it's so damn awesome. I know it's big and it's bulky and all that stuff, but the thing is, it's like when you look at it and you have it, it's the shininess of it and the epicness of it is still eye-catching, I would say.
Gotcha.
It's almost of a centerpiece to that point. So when people go through like a lot of the stuff and things that they missed, or because a lot of people are getting hate on it because the movies did suck. I agree with you 100%, 1000% the movie sucked. But the figure itself, in terms of like, hey, what looks really good, that is probably one of the better DC lines figures that they brought out. Besides that's Batman and all the other ones that come out. So I think that one is going to be the one that you put out there, and people are still gonna, and you put that in your collection, people are really gonna gravitate to it. I know people said like, hey, the face looks messed up, but once you get the helmet on and you have it in hand, it's not bad. It really isn't bad.
Well, so the helmet hides the crimes.
More or less, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was designed specifically for the head to have that helmet, because if you look at figures and when they have helmets on, some of the helmets just make the head look overly too big for some reason. It just looks disproportionate as a figure. When you put it on a human body, it's like, okay, you could get away with it, cosplay, costume, you could see it. It's just the way the eyes work, But this is your only way to get a Kingdom Come Wonder Woman. And I see
that's true.
That's the only thing that I agree with, because it's the only way you're gonna get a Kingdom Come Wonder Woman. And the third parties are bringing out the Kingdom Come Superman in two different variations. One's live action, one's comic book accurate. So I think V's onto something.
Yeah. So yeah, it's looking at it like if you're a fan of the comics and anything else, you're gonna all the comic book only fans are gonna be great for it, because you finally got the Kingdom Come. Because when it first debuted, it was one of the best. It was one of her best armors, and it was the best cool new outfit out there, besides her just regular corset and skirt kind of combo. Going forward, I don't think you're going to really get a better suit out of Wonder Woman, besides what's already out there. I think with her, and especially if you ever saw Tested, they did a very cool light display with Wonder Woman and the Lasso of Truth. So that's something you can always add on with her and make it look a little bit more presentable.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
So, all right. So, Golden WW84 is a Grail because the head sculpt plus rooted. Hot Toys no longer doing rooted. Is the last of the rooted. It's the last of their kind. I've heard about that too, but only time will tell if Hot Toys will come back. Because remember, we now got competition. We got Queen Studios going into the game of 1/6 scale with their rooted stuff. So Hot Toys might decide, you know what? There is still this hype for rooted hair. Let's put in more effort. So let's throw some R&D. You never know. Things might change in the future. But I did hear that Hot Toys is when they released this, or when they were putting this out, there was inklings, there was word in the dark, whispers in the dark, that this was going to be the last rooted hair.
Yeah.
If it is it going to be a curse, or is it going to be a blessing? Because here's the thing, not everything that's rooted hair is for everybody, because some people just can't deal with hair regardless if it comes out of the box as is or what have you. Some people prefer the sculpts because it's easy to manage. So take that for what you will.
So all right, so Loco Lu says Grail, V says Grail, DonPrime, go. Grail fail.
I'm gonna have to agree. Like Grail, like Loco Lu was saying, like the head looks like it was actually designed to fit specifically with that helmet, because the face and the helmet together, they offset each other. Like it was designed specifically for that look. So in that aspect, yeah, I'm 100% on V's side. This will be a Grail for no matter as bad as the movie was, because I could only get 10 minutes through it. For those who did, you will be rewarded if you buy the figure.
Here's an example. You guys want an example?
Yeah, for sure, man.
Boom. That's it. Leo.
Oh,
Example. This was $215 when it was released, right? You can find these, but you're paying Iron Man prices. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
That's true. The movies were like I prefer parts of the movies, right? I prefer parts of the movies, but most of the time, most people just trash the movies, and then here we are with these figures selling for
original
money.
Mm-hmm. You're right, man. You are absolutely right, man. The movies. I mean, I applaud the second one for bringing in more of the source material, but it was executed
poorly.
Yeah. It's like, oh, we have the Terradrome. Wait, what? No. Not like that. Technodrome, sorry.
All right, cigars and bacon. Your thoughts?
I think it's a Grail as well. I agree with all the points everybody said, and I just wanted to add one thing. Even without the helmet, Hot Toys did a video where they showed how to style the hair, and once you actually get the hair styled out, it doesn't take long. It looks like Gal Gadot once the hair is actually done. So with or without the helmet, you're still going to get a pretty good, decent head sculpt. And like V also said, you know, DC, you know, when it comes to Hot Toys, they don't sell as well as Marvel or Star Wars. So the low production numbers on the DC figures allows many of them to actually become Grails, just as far as, you know, not many being out there. And then the ones that do come out that people are selling, that people want, they're able to resell them for insane amounts of money. Perfect example, that Batman versus Superman, Batman Sideshow exclusive with the rifle. Batman retails for 600 plus. Like, I was lucky because I did the trade with the statue at the store, but they wanted $700 for it.
Oh my God! What are you?
Yep. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. All I heard from that was Gal Gadot wants to get done. Sorry.
She's waiting for you, Don.
Hey,
bring them up.
IDF. IDF chicks.
For real, man.
So,
I mean,
hey guys, I wanted to share with you guys the resale value on this Qui-Gon real quick. Look at this. Just recently, Qui-Gon. Look,
250.
Well,
all right, that's
250 wasn't bad, but here's the 350, the 375s.
So the line through it means they made an offer, but we don't know what it is. So if they put a line through it, it means someone made an offer that was maybe close, and they accepted it. So
yeah.
But it's still
usually within 10%, if not 5%, though.
Yeah. So this is you're still getting the idea of where that's at.
330 March 15th, 315 bids. Okay.
Those are both free shipping.
So
327 free shipping.
350 March. So it's all over the place. It's between $250 and $400.
Yeah, and the 350 though, that's free shipping and a charity item.
Look at this. Wow. So I wonder if with the Kenobi show, if Hot Toys does not put out a Qui-Gon, Hot Toys this might push resale value, hella resale, if Qui-Gon reappears in the Kenobi show.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right, man. I think we'll see a huge uptick for Qui-Gon if he has like a big force in the. Especially even if Hot Toys doesn't say anything initially and says it afterwards, you're still going to see a huge uptick with him.
Literally just got one for $315. Yeah, that's not bad. Yep,
that's pretty good.
Oh God, very important character, lore wise, whatever feelings about the figure. Yeah,
people.
I still got my Qui-Gon. You out of your damn minds. Yeah,
I got mine too.
The living force versus the cosmic force. Yeah. Thanks, Qui-Gon.
Yeah, you out of your damn minds. I'm not gonna skip on Qui-Gon. I know people complain about the hair, but nah, man, it's still Liam Neeson on that freaking head sculpt. Like everyone just complained about the hair, but the head sculpt was, it was there. I think everything went downhill with the hair. that's when people were just like, yeah, I'm gonna cancel my order. This ain't Qui-Gon, all because of that damn hair.
Mm-hmm.
Fools. What fools are they?
But all right, so let me see. So I guess let's go to our third, well, not third, but our number one, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go for our number one. My number one is, let me see, do I have it here? I had it here. There you go. All right, but someone's mentioned me. Okay. And Bob didn't send me pictures. All right. It is the EndGame Captain America.
Oh,
Easy.
that's
Grail or fail?
Huh. All right. Well,
It's almost like a trick question.
No, it's easy.
honestly, all right. I might have, come to me later. Okay, you guys go first.
Okay,
I'll go first because I gotta go.
Luke, go ahead.
All right. So real quick, it's going to be a fail, and here's why I say it's going to be a fail. It's been waiting on a year. A lot of people are saying they're getting it out. Whatever overstock or whatever has been made, and it's sitting in Sideshow's backlot, is still going to sit there. I'm going to say that this is going to fail. It's going to sit with the Chitauri soldiers. And the only way people who missed out on any of the Avengers events that want these pieces in their collection, the only way they're going to get any kind of representation is this Cap and that Chitauri soldier. And maybe even a Thanos, because we got 3-4 different Thanoses and you can buy any one of them. You get what I'm saying? And you'll have your representation.
And they're on free shipping.
And they're on free shipping. There you go. So that's my point, but I gotta go, guys. Catch you on the flip side.
See you on the bounce,
man.
Trooper.
Take it easy, bro.
buddy.
Turtle power.
TMNT power.
TURTLE power. TURTLE power.
Later, dude. Peace.
Peace, guys.
Ninja rap.
Damn, straight out the back of fail. And people are saying monster fail. Damn, don't do America like that. Don't do EndGame Cap like that, man.
America's ass don't have it no more.
Here's the thing. I agree with Lou. I think it might be a fail, but I want to hear your reasons. If you do feel it's a Grail, to state it. So, because I don't want to back off on fail. I want to hear the reason of what is it that's a Grail to you, or what do you think it's a Grail?
Okay.
You feel?
If I, because unfortunately I did choose this to be a fail. But,
oh, really?
But my Grail side tells me, because this is the last Cap that Hot Toys will probably make for a long ass time, and with Caps, here's the thing though: the Caps, they've only done well with their accessory because they've been accessory pieces to another figure, like the Iron Man Mark 46. Usually you see orders with that, with a Captain America Civil War cap with that. But then when you see Captain America Civil War by itself, it tends to fluctuate between $400 and $300.
And it also depends what version you get, though, too.
Yeah,
because there's
the
also
Bally
the
cap
versions.
Yes, the Bally cap is actually a lot more rare than the
exactly.
original,
Yep, that's exactly where I was going at.
Yep, but there's no battling cap for this. This is straight up an EndGame cap, and the EndGame cap, it was just overproduced, because I get it. Everybody wants this cap. This is the cap everybody's been waiting for, the worthy cap. But when you go down the line, the caps, you find a lot more deals with caps than you do with the Iron Mans. Or like, hell, if you look at all the Civil War characters for resale, everybody is a freaking out of your mind freaking price compared to the Civil War cap. Civil War cap is like the cheapest one out of the entire group of figures for the Civil War. Cap is like the most reasonable price you can find. like freaking I just saw the other day. Let's see, Scarlet Witch. She's pushing like what?
6-7, easy.
6-7, $1,000 just for her. It's ridiculous.
Even Hawkeye, he's up for like 300. For age, for
I mean, I'll just say this: this is the first "quote unquote" fail that the failure was not induced by Hot Toys, but the failure was induced by the market. Toys Wonderland. I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? No, Toys Wonderland literally destroyed the market for this because they were paying people for all the pre-orders and the market tanked. I mean, this came out so late compared to the movie. All the hype was gone. Then Toys Wonderland needs to clear their stock, and they're literally selling it for what they had to pay for it plus $10.
You want to know how much it's going on for Toys Wonderland? How much the Endgame cap is going for?
What, 189?
No. Guess again.
217.
Guess again.
165.
No. All right.
388.
45.
321. $321 is how much it's going on at Toys Wonderland. Endgame cap. I have no idea why, but for whatever reason they listed at that price.
Well, I think that's about the price out the door for Endgame cap at Sideshow. Right?
321?
Yeah, I think it's about there because Endgame cap on Sideshow.
What was it, 274?
274, right? So tax and shipping will push it to about there. Tax and shipping will put about 320, 315.
Well, like, can I do it? What's tax?
I get it.
Get out of here.
No, but again, I'm going to Florida and I actually have to pay tax now, don't I?
Yeah, then you're gonna feel the burn.
And then you'll feel
Yeah, Disney tax.
Yeah, so Endgame cap is 274 on Sideshow. So yeah, $20. That gives you 290, and then.
But here's the thing, though:
$20.
everywhere has this.
Yeah,
everybody has this. But
Bob Dylan.
Give it to you there or save it.
Save it.
Oh God, dude! Oh come on, not Evans.
Oh no,
Not Evans.
no, Bob, bad, Bob, bad. How dare you, Bob? How dare you? Has someone heard rumors about the Luke Skywalker speeder bike due out soon? There's been rumors all over the place. Hell, cable rumors. See who else? Anakin rumors.
I mean, at this point, like, people are like, Hot Toys is doing a Luke and Snowspeeder uniform. Like, literally, there's been no hype on it. It's like one of those figures you're like, yeah, we announced it. I think we have to kind of do some of them.
It's on
we
the
can't
site.
cancel them. It can't be the first figure we cancel.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll come out, but it's like it's the Ahsoka. It's like, when is it going to come out? Is it going to come out? Is it coming out? Who knows? Is it coming out now?
Let's see. Let me see. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Nah, but real talk though, like, this is an impressive figure, but like Stacy said, what if Hot Toys decides, you know what, the battle damage version comes out, the battling version, the bloodiness, when that pops, then we're
and his arm's all jacked up and has the open gash, and you got to close the shield loop to close up the wound. Yeah,
and he has like the soot on his face, and then it's
well, here's the thing: if they do that, that's also potentially their back end to reissue Black Panther, because the new version will give you a portal that then you can use with a Toy Fair exclusive Endgame Black Panther.
Yeah, and they give you a die-cast shield and a die-cast hammer.
I mean, it makes too much sense for not them to do it. And again, because we all want another Black Panther.
Yep.
Everyone does, yeah.
It's going to happen.
Here's my quick thoughts, though. Like, if this does become a Grail, this surprises us. The reason why is because Hot Toys has stopped making caps. This is their last cap. Like, if that's the case, if we don't get another cap in the next 10 years, this will be the Grail. At that point, it will be the Grail. But that's sitting. You're gonna have to sit on this. This ain't gonna sell out. It's not gonna. What I'm trying to say is, it's not gonna.
Well, let me preface this. The only Evans cap, again, with the multiverse coming up, we might get variations of cap, but it won't be Evans. Yeah. So I potentially see there being variations, just like Superior Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely see us getting a Superior Iron Man. Now, are we getting a head sculpt with that? Hell no, because of who it is.
Mm-hmm.
But with that being said, what if some freak flip of nature, Wyatt Russell, is a multiverse Captain America instead of being the main
US.
MCU US agent or something weird like that just screws with your mind.
So, Cigars and Bacon, your thoughts on the Captain America Endgame? Grail fail?
For me, personally, it's a Grail, but that's just because of the moment that the figure represents.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
Mhm.
So I can't say it's a fail. Like, I love this figure, and for me personally, like I said, it's a Grail. Like the whole, like you said a bunch of times, Nate, this is what drew you back in to Hot Toys. Is like,
Yep.
you know, when he grabs the hammer, Thor says, you know, I knew it, and then you know that
Mhm.
boom, stuff's about to get.
And it's
heavy.
that moment
So,
when he says
yep.
it you've been waiting for like 7 years.
Exactly.
Yep.
So
This is the
for me,
this
it's
is
a
the
Grail.
figure. This is an absolute do for me as far as like in your collection. You'll be out of your damn mind not having this in your Endgame collection, Endgame display.
Oh yeah, I've got them right now. I'm looking at them. Yep. Definitely worth it.
But if you're looking to resell this in the future, it's gonna be a while. You probably do better with the clone troopers than Endgame Cap right now.
Yeah.
Like Endgame Cap is literally like back in the 70s, you'd get free samples of it with like Clorox Tide. It's just like if you pay retail for this figure at this point, you're not doing your homework.
Yeah. You can get them for, I think, average around 240, 250. If you're lucky, 220. Yeah, shipped.
So V, you say you wanted us to go first before you said your piece?
Well, no, that was pretty much it. It was like I didn't know. I thought someone had they thought this was a Grail, and I wanted them to go first because I was on Loco Lu side of saying it is a fail for me in terms of Grail of how many they're producing. Like I think of all the caps of being a Grail, I think Rescue Cap is the huge Grail out of all of them. Like you know, First Avenger, you know, you could still get that reasonable. Like you know, you said Age of Ultron, Civil War. Even like the two pack, the stealth suit isn't really even that high priced. Even just getting the stealth suit cap. So
the rescue version though, when he goes after, but that is the outlier. Yeah. That is almost the Cap Grail.
Yep, that's the highest one. That's the one that get. Even though you can kit bash that very easily, but it's that's the real Grail because it was a Toy Fair exclusive. It was very low print, and it's like it's one of the ones that was like it's where he became Captain America. If you wanted a timepiece of like him becoming Cap, that was it.
Yeah, I mean, and the second would probably Winter Soldier, the classic suit where he steals it from the Smithsonian.
Yeah,
Stanley's like, I'm getting fired. That's probably the second Grail
because they actually corrected the height. That's why it's a Grail because it's the same suit from First Avenger, but they corrected the height on him because I have both, and I'm like, well, they really messed up in the First Avenger here.
Hey, so V, since we got you talking, what is your number one?
My number one, and it's still on pre-order, and it's been out in Hong Kong, but it hasn't released on Sideshow. This one is one of the favorites. It's been memed to death in its own right. The classic suit Spider-Man.
Classic!
Damn it!
Yo,
oh, is that your Cigars and Bacon?
That was my number one.
You talk about it. You go for it. You talk about it.
I'll let you go first. And
no, I set the intro. I set up the intro. You take it away. I didn't know it was your number one. I'm sorry. You go for it. Please. Go for it, man. Cigars and Bacon.
Well, for me, I feel the classic suit Spider-Man is a definite Grail because it is the classic suit Spider-Man. It's the one that everybody was asking Hot Toys to produce. Even when they started dropping like the video game version of Spider-Man, you could get the classic suit in the game for a skin, but Hot Toys was like for some reason reluctant to drop it, and everybody was begging for it. I mean, they gave us $20.99 Cyborg, the Iron Spider from the comics, and Scarlet Spider, and all of that. And the only one that I think that would contend with this classic suit is Scarlet Spider as far as Grail, but that's because the Scarlet Spider was, you know, a brand new, different type of material. You can pose the heck out of it without worrying about creases. I mean, this one, obviously, you're still going to get the creases and whatnot, but it leans back to what everybody knows Spider-Man as from when they first started reading the comics. This is his suit. You know, the closest you could ever get was the Mark IV, even though it was shiny and whatnot. It still had the resemblance to the classic suit. But when Hot Toys announced that they were going to drop the classic suit, the internet erupted. I mean, all the Spider-Man fans went crazy. They were saying it's about time. This is a definite day one pre-order. I'm getting it. You can look at some of the people selling it on the reseller market, and it's been out for a short amount of time in Hong Kong, and some people have it in the States, but it's already gaining value. So to me, like, that's why I find that this is going to be a Grail. Like, this is one that some people slept on, and you know they have a chance because it still hasn't come to Sideshow yet. But for me, this is a Grail. Like, this is the Spider-Man I grew up with reading in the comics as a kid. This is the Spider-Man I saw in the cartoons with Spider-Man and Friends.
Fox Spider-Man.
You know,
Yep.
Right.
You know, and then you get No Way Home. What did Peter Parker do at the end? Or Tom Holland?
See, here's the thing, though. I was just gonna say that
to resemble the classic suit.
I think they're gonna issue a variation of this suit as a Toy Fair exclusive for the end of as the Holland version, but kind of do the Disney version,
right?
The Disney-fied version of the classic suit, which is essentially the New Holland suit.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So I think this is gonna be again tweaked as a Toy Fair, but with a Holland head sculpt.
To answer Louis' question, I feel like this is the only version of the classic suit you'll get. I don't like. Here's the only other chance. The only other chance you'd figure out you might get another classic suit is with the Spider-Man PlayStation game that's coming out. If they do another line of that, and they do a different version of that, but because it's going to be so soon, I don't think they'll reissue another one version of this. I think we'll get another advanced suit, but I don't know if another classic suit will make the cut this time. Given like how many times they always like to they don't like to. I mean, they do like to reissue, but not redo another one in that same line of giving it out. Yeah. It's not something we're looking at with like the best. Like I know you have an example of the Beskar armor with Mando and the Vaders and stuff like that, but with Spider-Man and Marvel, it's kind of been off the wall for where they release one, but then they'll do a different variation and go to that one instead of going back and releasing like, hey, this is 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, or whatever like that. Like how many times did we get Tobey Maguire Spider-Man? Right, we only got 2 versions. We didn't get all 3 movies. You know, that was it. So,
Lane, this has been the top selling figure for Marvel for Sideshow for a bit now. There is a demand for the suit. That is correct. Yeah. I think Hot Toys has seen the hype for this, and if they wanted to, they can do a like DonPrime said, Toy Fair exclusive where the Tom Holland's classic suit appears for like 5 seconds. We've seen this before. Hot Toys has dropped figures that either had minimum impact or less screen time than any other character in the film, and still it comes out. So Hot Toys has done this before.
Yep.
Yeah. So I love it. I mean, this is for me. It's like front and center display over all the other Spider-Man. Like
me too.
Yeah. Over Tobey, over Andrew.
Yeah, so I was going through the prices. Now, the Scarlet Spider has been going down a bit because the hype has died for this figure, but you still find it for like $430, $350, $455, $525. The highest I've seen this go was $800 at one point when this was sold out, when people were gunning for this.
Yeah,
it was $800. I've seen this go for $800 for a damn Spider-Man figure. $800 damn dollars for this damn thing. I've seen it happen. But as of right now, because the hype has died, nothing has appeared for Scarlet Spider. Maybe when Spider-Man hypes up again, the hard price will go up a bit more. But I've seen the highest right now for the past was $500. The lowest was about $300. Yeah,
but like you have an average of $350. It's still really good for a Grail price on a Hot Toy for a resale. Like that
on a limited Toy Fair run too.
Right. It's amazing.
Ooh, that
and
one's pre-owned. Damn it.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be brand new. I was like, I'll be right back.
It's like I've already got it on my website there.
Sold them all. 20 seconds of screen time. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
that's Batman Begins.
Oh, yeah.
That's almost that. Yeah, that was an honorable mention. My number 5, the Batman Begins, too. So.
But all right, so V and Cigars Bacon, yours was classic suits. DonPrime, what is your?
I'll just come right out and say it, Pennywise. Even though there was a slight restock at
Wait.
Sideshow,
Grail
I'm still
failed.
gonna say it's Pennywise.
Grail?
Yeah.
Pennywise
Grail
Grail?
status.
Really?
Yeah, especially when you have people that finally watched the movie or people that have only watched the 90s TV version with Tim Curry as Pennywise, and then the new version now, it's going to be one of those things that's kind of like the Michael Myers and the Jasons and all the horror figures. People, as they come of age, get collectors, like Moz. You're either a horror collector or you're not. And if you're a horror collector, you go deep into all the characters. So I'm saying Pennywise.
It's your favorite right there. Look at him. Look at that friendly face. He could kiss it right in its teeth.
Yeah, I mean, he's only missing a turtle, if anyone's read the book. But.
No, I agree with you. It's going to be one of those things where it's going to turn. It's slowly when it sells out, people are going to go back and if you're a horror head, you're going to collect them because it's like he looks great in a horror collection. I think for me, the thing is, it's like the thing that might hurt it is what Queen Studio is doing, because they did announce some product line, but I don't know if they're doing 1/6, and it could just be statues. So I'm not sure how this will stack up, but once it sells out, I feel like it'll be pretty good. It's a pretty decent, especially its base itself. The base itself is awesome.
Oh no, V, what you do, bro? Congratulations, you played yourself, V.
No worries, man. That's all good. Don't worry about it. I know.
I to V after the stream.
Did we just artificially induce Hot Toys Mall's prices to rise?
Yeah, I might have done that. I might have done it myself.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah, there was a thing where he was selling it, and I was like, huh, and I was interested, and then I was
I know, super chat. Damn.
So
that's kind of a little story, that hurts, bro. Yo, oh.
Well, at least I know it's in good hands. Damn it!
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. That hurts. That hurts. Damn. It's gonna be okay. We do this for y'all, the people. We do this for you people. You know, if you still want to keep it to maintain that resale value for the future, go ahead.
I'll just jump on this real quick though. It's been an hour. Where are our Sonic 2 V memes?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I have not seen any yet. I haven't seen people post them.
All right, so I mean, it's been an hour. The first one to do it gets a swag bag from me, and it's got to be good. It's got to be good though.
Mm-hmm. Or hell, like I think I accept it as a robot, like a Robotnik face scan into V. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Again, just be good.
Just be good. This one, now I'm very curious about this because now since it's reintroduced into the into the availability again, I'm here like, damn, is this gonna end up like another Alita? Because I don't think the prices are this is gonna rise up in price, but I feel that it's gonna be another Alita. Where Alita, like, it's a Grail, but then the resale value isn't all that great. I feel this is going to happen the same way with Pennywise. I think Pennywise is going to hit the stride for a bit and it's going to go down. And that being said, I'm sorry to say this, but I feel it's going to be a fail. If this wasn't like continuously coming back to life, like the literal Pennywise he is through the orders, I would have said, you know what, this is going to be a Grail. But he keeps coming back. I'm like, Pennywise, why do you keep coming back?
He's eating children. He's getting strong.
I think it's because more people are afraid of him, so he gets stronger, so he keeps coming back.
You mean, no. He gets stronger as Sideshow kicks more people out of their groups.
Watch, we're all banned from Sideshow. It's like, hey, how come I can't log into my Sideshow account?
I still have to. No. If you're a collector, a horror collector, especially with monsters, and villains, you be out of your damn mind not to pick this up. You'd be out
From
of your
Hot
damn
Toys.
mind
Yeah.
not to pick this up. Like, this is a grail for anybody that is a horror collector, right? And the Hot Toys did a fantastic job with this.
And the base, and the fact that it comes with a separate arm, and you can put the separate head sculpt in there.
Yeah,
that was forward thinking. Someone who did that actually legitimately loves the franchise a bit. So,
and the thing is, so Hot Toys doesn't do like one-off movie franchises a lot. So that's the other thing that's unique about it is that, you know, you have like, you know, because the Hot Toys did The Crow, they'll do like very offshoot like number one or movies like that. So it's good to see to put them quality to like a horror franchise like this that you'd never see anywhere else. Like Sideshow has like a horror franchise, but it's not to the same level as this of Hot Toys that provides them.
You know what? I might have to take that back. I might have to take that fail back. It's probably going to be a Grail. Because I'm going back to a figure like John Wick, a one and done. Look at this. 484, 520, 475.
And here's the thing, though. He has a massive market for custom items. People are making custom belts. Like I just saw on Facebook, somebody made the shotgun tactical belt with the actual boxes of shotgun shells for the end of 3 in the hotel fight scene. You know, people are literally putting their blood, sweat, and tears into custom products for Wick. So
I love my John Wick figure.
So Pennywise might be a John Wick, because I'm like okay, I'll take back the fail. It's a Grail. Because look at this. Look at what John Wick is doing. John Wick was all over the place with the resale. Like, people were like, he doesn't look like Keanu Reeves. Get this out of my face. And then now people are reselling it for monies. Look at this. This is ridiculous, man. I'm like, John Wick, get your ass out of the freaking display case and get in that damn box. I'm selling you right now.
Well, John Wick, unless they come out with the 2, is going to rise up, because again, you have at least another movie, if not another 2 movies, and the Continental series, which he will be appearing on. It almost sounds like it's going to be part prequel.
That is true, dude. There will be more John Wick figures, possibly, maybe. Well, most likely, because over there they love freaking Keanu Reeves, and probably not Pennywise. Though I do agree on that. Yeah, but there are talks that there's going to be a Pennywise prequel.
Yes,
that's
yes,
being made.
There is.
Being made.
Yeah, on HBO Max. It's a show, right?
Yep. HBO Max. Yep.
It's basically going to the 1600s in New Hampshire and Maine. Literally my area.
It's gonna be
and they're coming to film
because of the fact that it was Hot Toys' first horror figure. So for it being their first horror figure in itself, that would make it a Grail.
Yeah. Well,
kind of like how people are treating the.
Do you consider
that's sci-fi?
I call that sci-fi. Yeah.
That's maybe horror sci-fi, but Pennywise is a specific horror.
What about Alien?
Aliens.
The first Alien, yeah.
Alien
Predator. Alien was considered a horror movie. But
Alien is a horror movie. Aliens is Vietnam in space.
What about Last Jedi?
Dog poop.
It's a horror movie to me. It scares me every time. Crushes my childhood.
A crush to my dividends on the annual stock return.
Yeah. But Neo is another like one of those one-off things that are Grails.
Yeah, like he's going up right now. If you check eBay, he's gone up a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Him, Jack Sparrow, RoboCop,
Ed 209.
Ed 209.
The Genesis armor, T800.
Yeah, Terminators.
All the Predator figures.
All right, hey guys. So I think that's the end for the stream for today. Thank you all for coming in. We had 90 people at one point just talking about
more. No more than that.
And even the chat pushed out Qui-Gon as a Grail fail. I'm like, wow, I didn't even think about
exactly.
Qui-Gon.
Yep.
Everybody was talking about Qui-Gon as a Grail fail figure. I'm like, y'all are troopers, man. You guys were joining in the game. What would be literally everyone was talking about Qui-Gon as a Grail fail. I'm like, it's a Grail because of the importance of the figure. It's a fail because of you know, the
molding
hair
issues in the
problem.
hair. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was really cool. I'm like, damn, that surprised me. But
We call that fan interaction.
Fan interaction, yes. I will be considering to do more Grail Fail videos in the future. Definitely throw those in. We're gonna be marking them in. This will be our first Grail Fail, and then the next one's gonna be our second one. I'm planning number 2s because I want to try and go back sometimes. Okay, so what we said before on the number 1, I'm like, oh, look at this, and then go back and forth. So this will be numbered. Qui-Gon is a fail. Like he's the blue.
Is that a statement or a question?
Like it's a fail. No, I think it's angered. Like
it's
how
split.
Is it a fail? Yeah.
Qui-Gon is one of those figures. It depends on your perspective. Again, we can close it off just like Obi-Wan from a certain perspective, from a certain point of view. Qui-Gon is a fail from your point of view, but he's a Grail from your point of view. It's all in perspective, all from your own point of view.
Off topic, but I heard Bill
Skarsgård.
Yeah, Bill Skarsgård is he's been cast.
And apparently they're going to do it's almost like a reimagining like Halo, which after watching Halo for a couple episodes after being all hyped up for the first one, I'm kind of like, just give me the figure. Just give me the figure.
At this point, like whatever. Like I let's see if they actually make it, because the last time they had Jason Momoa as the Crow. So
yeah, give my boy a chance. He did really well in Dune. Give him a chance.
Yeah, but let's see if they actually get
Skarsgård, I'm cool with it. It's like I posted in chats. He's obviously got a thing for playing lunatics with face paint.
Yeah, and like you know what's weird? If you look at Bill Skarsgård and the original comic, he kind of looks like him. He has like the weird bug eyes.
Yeah.
It's true, he does.
Don't say that around his dad.
Or his brother.
He'll go all Norseman on you.
Yeah, seriously, freaking messing me up.
You know, I really wanted Jason Momoa, man.
Yeah, I'll just say this. You ever watch Generation Kill? Cigars Bacon knows what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Iceman.
Great show. Yeah, great show.
No, it's like people are like, "What'd you do in Iraq?" I'm like, watch the first couple episodes of that. That's what I did for the first 6 months.
Wow.
Here's the picture of
Why is Sarge so happy? He hasn't crapped in a week, and he finally did.
Yep. Combat Jack.
Here's what Jason Momoa looks like.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can share it whenever.
That would have been him as the Crow.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. I don't buy that as the Crow. That's almost
me neither.
That you know who that reminds me of? Captain Spaulding from Devil's Rejects.
Oh yeah,
that's Captain Spaulding from Devil's Rejects.
Oh God, dude!
I just ruined it for all of you.
Yeah, God.
Let me see. OB is asking, what do you think will be an unsealed reveal tomorrow? Does that mean a release in HK? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Sometimes it's a unsealed revealed for. Okay, who did that? Who did an unsealed like Hot Toys? Not Hot Toys. Sideshow did an unsealed reveal for a figure that the Scout Trooper. There we go. The Scout Trooper. Yeah, the Scout Trooper, right? From Mandalorian. Did they release that at Hot Toys HK? Or they did an unsealed reveal before that?
No, the Mando, they did that prior. Because remember, we were going on talking about it because the sales were lacking. And then they did the full reveal. And I'm like, that's what they usually do for Transformers, specifically Masterpiece and third parties, is that before the sometimes you'll get an actual final production piece before they do the pre-orders, or you'll get the final item while pre-orders are still open. To basically, this is your last chance, put your orders in now. And that's what, at the time, the Scout bike and the Scout from Mando was on. It was literally 4 weeks before it unveiled and released in Hong Kong.
Well, okay, so possibly.
They're Clone Wars figures. They're OB and Anakin. Because aren't those supposed to be coming out soon?
Oh yeah.
You know, if anything, it'll probably be Anakin and the Stap,
or the Transport Trooper. Remember the Transport Trooper? Everybody forgot about the Transport Trooper?
Who?
Oh, yeah.
The Transport Trooper
Yeah, the figure
Yeah,
that's
that's what
kind of
everyone's
like,
looking for.
eh.
Yeah.
But the thing is, somebody's just building a custom print tank from Rogue One for the transport trooper. I don't know if you've seen that on some of the
I haven't seen that
the
yet.
groups.
But,
Yeah, they're building a full scale right size tank.
Jesus.
There you go, Flash Gordon and Ming the Merciless from Big Chief Studios. the
Finally.
They finally got them in. Okay, so yeah, so you remember, Sideshow doesn't only do hot toys for Super Reveal. You do other figures.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
from other companies.
Sorry, I mean, as soon as I saw that, the only thing I can think of is Ted Flash Gordon.
Yep.
Ming.
Me too.
Yeah.
You guys want to do some coke in the bathroom?
I got one left. I need to save it if I'm lost at sea.
You know what's funny? I wanted to bring this up real quick. You remember? So Clone Collector brought this up in the chat. Does General Grievous count as a failed Grail? I'm like, no. That's not even a figure, my guy.
No,
That is
that's-
not even a
No,
figure.
that's called a failed cash grab.
I would say it's a more failed Lego than anything.
I mean the 2000 Hasbro. I mean the 2007 Hasbro version.
It's a walking DJ Khaled meme. Congratulations, you played yourself.
Exactly.
But here's the thing, guys. Now Sideshow has an opportunity for the greatest anime freaking redemption arc in the history of ever by delivering the animated line for Clone Wars. All right, Sideshow, if you're listening, I know we hit on you a lot on your damn Grievous.
You know
all
they
right?
are.
And the damn bodies. All right, you need this anime arc. All right, with the animated Clone Wars figures, because I am interested. You have
you need the animated mark. I'll give you the sword
animated.
to do it. I present you the weapon. You must honor yourself and redeem thyself.
You have my curiosity. Now you have my attention.
Bro, imagine
But
they
not
do
in a
an
good way.
animated. Imagine they redeem themselves by doing an animated Grievous. Like they come back and give us an
Ooh.
animated.
See, here's the thing: if they
Grievous.
do an animated Grievous, they actually can do a lot better because they have a lot more freedom because it's animated.
Yeah. So they come back and be like, "Hey, we know we gave it the Grievous, but what about?"
And then they can
animated?"
give you an actual change out chest for when Mace crushed it, which causes them to cough.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't give you an oversized heart like they did with the other Grievous.
Oh God.
So big the chest is already bursting open.
It's lightsaber head or saber head coming at you.
Yeah, it's not the kind of heart we wanted when we were talking about you guys redoing the Sideshow Grievous. We were talking about actual heart and production, not you physically putting a fake one in there.
This is just, it seems like someone misread the production notes here.
So does that mean that cape will be a 3.0? Animated version?
But all right, guys. Next week, I think we should hit up on pre-orders. We should hit up on Grail Fail pre-orders. I think that should be a lot of fun. I think we'll do that. We'll open up the channel a bit more than Hot Toys. So there'll be so DonPrime, if you wanted to, if there's a pre-order for a Star Trek.
I mean, I'll be honest. Next Sunday, I think I'm going to be at Magic Kingdom.
Oh, that's right. You're going on vacation. My bad.
Well, working vacation again. Wednesday, I'll be jumping in, so hopefully I'll be doing some live streams from Disney Springs. Again, I'll be at Galaxy's Edge on Thursday morning. I've got reservations for the Cantina. Hopefully, and again, we'll announce further things, but do a promotional video for a upcoming contest for a hot toy. Wink, wink. We have coming up in collaboration, and I'll do some more streams from the parks and other things when the guys are live, and then Sunday. Who knows? Maybe I'll be live streaming from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So who knows?
But all right, guys, we're yes, great show, guys. Smash it like it, please.
Thank you,
everyone. Hit that like button.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you have not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. We'll give you more Grail fails in the future every Sunday. We'll mix it up with the what ifs. I think we were having a lot of fun with the what ifs, but the Grail fails, it gives us an opportunity to look at the resale market. We wanted to bring that in at some point with the streams as well. I know people were asking about that, about the resale value on certain figures, and I'm like, you know what? Let's mix that in with the Grail fails. Like for example, like what we did with Pennywise. Let's see, for example, John Wick and compare that to Pennywise, because that's sort of like a one and done. And like, well, look at that, look at that. So Pennywise can be another John Wick in the future with resale.
Mhm.
But all right, guys, that is all we have today. Remember, we're just simple collectors trying to make our way in this freaking galaxy, and may the weapons be with you always.
Thank you, folks. Remember, it's
Buy
prize
10 John
time.
Wicks.
The season
See you later,
prizes.
Buy 10 John Wicks.
Buy 10 solo malls.
Buy all the malls ever.
Buy all the Grievuses and
Buy
put
all
them
the
in the
malls,
desert
so
with
you
ET.
can't